I am super excited that as of tonight, we are actually starting playoffs. I am Loki, and tonight I am joined with the estimable Tier, and
Yes.
we are going to see us a CEO best of five match. Well,
Mm.
I am. You are. Tier's probably going to bed.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, and I wish it were optional, but simply not.
If anybody is around that can like fix the name of the game in Twitch, that'd be cool. I
Yeah, I'll
can't.
do some relief casting at some point.
Yeah, I'll be here
Yeah,
a while. It'll be great.
yeah.
Hello, Blackout. You are indeed first. And I think we are actually ready, and we are in picks and bans. So, oh no. Why is. Okay, it looks right on stream. It is. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can see it live. So, Blue Side, which is Goatmilk Lifestyle, has banned a bunch of mid champs.
Yep.
And Red Side, which is Hunters Association, which is the first seed in CEO, has banned Rek'Sai, Aurora, and Oriana.
Hmm.
And we do have a first round lock with Wukong for Goat Milk Lifestyle.
Cool. So we have an engaged jungler.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see the response here. Probably jungle ADC if the standard meta junk holds, unless somebody's pool's getting pinched.
I
Should be bad
I
in a
would.
best of five.
This is a best of five that is fearless, so it'll probably get a bit interesting later on. But I wouldn't imagine too much exciting draft stuff this early.
Did you
Um,
just pick Victor and my? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, Victor and Jinx.
Victor and Hovering Jinx, I don't
What
see
a
it locked yet, but
what a strange response to a Wukong.
um,
uh
the Jinx
Terrifying
is brave.
engage.
Uh,
Let me pick some immobile carries for you, sir.
yes,
We will stand so still for you.
this is your target. Go.
Yeah. All right, if I'm red, I respond to that with just like Omega dive and say go.
Red or blue?
Or blue. Yeah, I can't do
Blue.
colors, it's too late.
Oh, this will go great then. So
Yeah.
goat milk lifestyle, absolutely. There's an Azir, which is very
Okay.
dynamic at a higher level of play, so that should be real awesome.
Yeah, I mean, is yours fine if you're gonna say, all right, I will outscale you or be scale on par with you, Victor, but I don't think it's really oh my cats are communicating in chirps. Yes, go to her. Okay. I don't know about Ashen to Jinx though. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Um,
yeah, yeah.
feels like this could end pretty poorly. Like,
Hmm.
oh, we unlocked the Scion. They want to get that support counter, but are they? They might at least leave support till 5 now.
Yeah,
Um,
that could be interesting. I was thinking something like a Braum lock there would be nice. Or, I don't
I
know,
think
maybe
it'd be
they're jungler.
fine. I mean, it's a bit of a stalemate because if you lock the Braum, then Ash just locks Lulu, and then you have like
Mm,
Lulu as your Ash, and it's like way more DPS than you. Um,
true. But you need something to be able to protect the immobile. Oh, okay. Hunters Association responds with banning the Braum. So,
they heard you and they hate
yeah,
you
yeah.
personally.
Clearly, my idea was terrible. Stay
Bad
into the
idea.
depths of solo queue with which I belong.
Hmm.
And I don't know what I'm talking about. It's fine.
It's
I
that's a
mean,
lot of that's a
Braum
lot
Ash
of
is scary.
yeah. Um, yeah, I think we're just going to see red support on 5, and I think that he's going to take an enchanter if the other person takes like an enchanter, or like some
Hmm.
sort of disengagey thing if they take some sort of engage. But really, like the great engage champions are not as good with Ash.
Hmm.
The only one that's very good is like Leona,
Yep.
but something like Nautilus is just straight trolling. So you have limited options. I would probably expect an enchanter at this point with the Ash, especially because there's an Azir. Uh, Something like Sona would actually be quite lit here.
Yep.
Um, I
I
think you could just
love
leave the
Asona.
Wukong. Yeah, you love Asona.
I absolutely
Just the
love
Lulu
Asona.
fan.
I've played far too much of her. People, in fact, shame me for how much I have played that champion.
Yeah, I think Sona would be fine on either team. It looks like a Mumu is going to come down here though, which is it's the
Rakan.
beefy. Oh, Rakan. Okay, I like that better. Your engage enchanter,
Yep.
resident engage enchanter.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a little tricky now for what Ash wants to do. You could certainly still pick the Leona
I
into
was
it.
about to say, Leona loves a Rakan lane.
Yeah, it's very linear and very good.
Yes. Oh,
We
you
can
run
see.
at me? Q.
Okay, we have a blind Orn. We're just gonna scale. Oh, nope.
It's not.
Okay, Ambessa.
Well, there is a
Okay,
Scion.
it's
So.
gotta be the. Yeah, that doesn't feel good. I don't know why. It feels like bad in a Scion, doesn't it? Yeah, that's same sounds for me too.
We know so much about top lane matchups. It's great.
Look, I
Oh,
that.
I like that. To
Do you
keep
like it?
the. I do just to keep the Ashe and Azir safer. Um,
Yeah.
to stand in front of the Scion ult. And.
It's a great counter to the Rakan. You can boop him away
Mm-hmm.
with your little boop.
Yep. It's not a
Um,
we dominate this lane pick. It's a you no touch my carry rar pick.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And then the Amumu. Yeah, now Alistar looks better now with Amumu on the board.
Yeah.
Um, a flexible enough pick. Yeah, and
Okay.
he provides the modicum of engage that you might need on blue side.
Mm-hmm.
And then red side is literally just like some beef boys, a Jinx, a Rakan, maybe some resets. Victor feels a little out of place, probably gonna die. Hopefully Jinx doesn't. Blue side's
Again,
probably got the better team comp.
I do like the Wukong and Bessa into the two immobile carries. Like
Yeah, and we
I'm
still have an Alistar, right? Like he can do
mm-hmm.
stuff to them.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
Alistar can hang back, protect them. Azir ult could go absolutely crazy. Does Azir wall stop Scion ult? It should, right?
uh, I think. Sorry, my kitty's distracting me. Is your stopping Scion ult? Yeah, it should. It's a
Okay.
wall.
Yeah,
Scion
that's what
can't
I
go through
figured.
walls.
So yeah. And a Mumu ult over the top of it to just hold everybody in place so all the movement, dashy, knock up craziness can go in and do tons of damage. Yeah, I do like
Yeah,
blue side comp.
yeah. I don't like the Amuma pick at the end. I think there are lots of responses to it. I think you can buffer like Azir wall or just Azir wall while he's going on to somebody else. Azir wall while he's going on to yourself. Um, and then the follow up is just the Victor ult and whatever damage Victor can do and a few autos from Jinx. Maybe that's enough to get your reset, but
Yeah.
feels like difficult. All right, but let's look at individual lanes. Ashe, Alistar into Jinx, Rakan probably favors the Ashe Alistar. It's not a traditional combo. Ashe generally really needs damage amplification to win extended trades after like levels 1, 2.
Yep.
Um, and Alistar can't really function at levels 1, 2. So
Yeah.
probably it's a winning lane for red side throughout like the duration of the lane.
Yeah.
Um,
That'll give Jinx a good head start too.
I think. But I'll look that up. Um,
Um
Top lane, we should probably figure out if that's favored by for Mbessa or Scion. We
yeah.
can very easily look that up.
And while you are looking that up, I'm going to again mention the stream title is in fact wrong. I dearly hope somebody with the power to rename this stream uh, renames it Because I ain't got that power. It'd be great. Yeah.
Oh, yep, it's good against Scion. Apparently, the bar to being good against Scion is whether or not you get hit by his Q, and if you have infinite dashes, probably you never do. So
Yeah, I didn't imagine they'd be able to do terribly much to each other. I figured it was just a, hey, we both do what we want to do, and then we are playing for the team fight.
I think maybe she like actually hard wins this lane,
Oh, cool.
just on the backs of these being able to never get hit. She's a very like a strong early champion, so Cyan can't interact meaningfully, and then that's going to be poor for her.
Very cool.
Cool. I learned something today.
And Little Robot
Uh,
Man, thank you for your 53-month sub. That's crazy. But you are
yeah.
correct. LeChance does, in fact, lick toes.
You had
And
to
Luffy,
get your
thank
sensual
you.
voice after this. What?
uh,
What's the
Luffy,
chance cooking with these toes?
Luffy, thank you for the 32 months. Yeah. I don't think I can ditch my caster duo. I'm sorry. Though, if you beg Buggle, maybe you can join me after Tyr goes to bed, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be lonely.
Yeah.
Chat, you're my co-caster for the second half of this endeavor on this lovely autumnal evening.
You gotta keep her from going insane, from
Please.
losing it all alone in the darkness in the Midwest. Oof.
Oh, my birthday's in 8 days too. I'm having.
Oh my god, that's so existential.
Oh my gosh, my 40th as well. So it's like
Oof.
a big one.
Oof.
Ugh.
I too fear death. It is rough. Don't get old, chat. Just stay young forever. That's my advice. Stop celebrating your birthdays. They can't make you.
Yeah, my office mates are considering dragging me out clubbing for my birthday, and I'm just like,
Oh.
what?
Can you withstand this quote unquote clubbing?
Well, a main one wanting to do this is in her mid 50s,
Ooh.
as tall as I am, and is planning on taking me to a very different part of town that I normally in. I'm kind of in the rural outcroppings, and she's like, "We want to go downtown," and I'm like, "Why? Why would I want to do that?"
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't go to clubs. I'm with you on this. What's a better birthday? What's the ideal birthday? Actually, screw it. Let's not do birthday. What's the ideal day?
Well, I would love to wake up when my body naturally wakes up
Oof,
with
and
no
feel good.
pain.
Yes, I love waking up with no
Be
pain.
able to get
It's
up
so
out
hard to
of
do.
bed without
Yeah.
grunting and groaning.
Yeah.
Eat tres leches for breakfast, then go on like
Ooh.
a midday 5 mile hike through beautiful scenery, then
Ooh.
like go to a cozy little cafe for an afternoon tea with a friend, then maybe
Oof.
browse some bookstores.
Oh yeah.
Find a couple of really great books that totally grab my attention, and
Ooh,
then
what genre? What genre?
uh okay, my mom's turned me on to cozy mystery, and it is very much cozy mystery season.
It is, yes.
So like, be cozy under a blanket with my cats and a new book, and like a couple of scented candles going for ambiance, and not interact with another human.
Yeah, that sounded lovely. It sounded so good. We should probably be doing it in like ASMR, you know?
Oh
If we just get real close to the mic and talk about our ideal days.
no. Also, I just realized how much of an old lady introvert I just sounded like.
I, you know, that's my kind of person. So we're on the same wavelength.
This will be great.
I especially like having the time to like cook, you know,
Mm-hmm.
cook a decent meal from some reasonable ingredients. Oh, you have a garden you could potentially get things out of?
Well, right now I need to do a bunch of work to get the garden put away for the year.
Reclaimed or unclaimed or whatever you do with gardens.
Well, I just deep mulch everything with lawn clippings and mulched up leaves, fall
Mm,
leaves, to deep mulch and remineralize the soil
yeah.
so that when I pull the mulch away in spring, I have beautiful, excuse me, hiccup, beautiful soil that's ready to go.
Yeah.
I do no-till gardening. If anybody wants me to have an absolutely wild tangent, I can talk a lot about no-till deep mulch gardening.
Robot Man says the perfect date is April 25th.
April
Are we talking
25th.
about the perfect date? Oh, he's talking about the perfect date.
I'm
Are we
guessing
talking
that's
about
Little
dates?
Robot Man's birthday, but Little Robot Man, I will let you know that April 22nd is actually my wedding anniversary. So I
Oh,
agree, that is a delightful time of year. And
yeah.
Blackout, I don't imagine we'll have a 3-0 in either direction at this level. Um, but
They're too good.
also, I think East Coast versus West Coast and the age of the players will be a large determiner of the outcome of the later matches.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be really late for some of these East Coast players.
Uh huh. And I have been in a best of 5 finals that has gone until like 1, 2 a.m.
No good. No
I
bueno.
couldn't land skill shots.
Yeah. Just forfeit. It's over.
It was bad. Wait, Blackout, were you in that game?
Who's Easy Rain?
Easy Rain?
Yeah.
They were actually understanding Little Robot Man made a pop culture reference from Miss Congeniality, which I saw
Wait, yeah,
at
no.
once.
These two are definitely of our generation if they know what miscongeniality is.
Yeah.
Someone is outing themselves in age there. My sister used to watch that movie all the time.
I wasn't that into it. I saw it like once on an airplane and I'm like, okay, that was fine. And then I moved
Yeah.
on with my life.
Probably for the better. I think the world moved on.
Probably. Oh, I should probably go over to Streamlabs because guess what, everybody?
Hmm?
We are loading into game. Dot, dot, dot.
Dot dot dot.
Okay. Victor is mastery locked. Everyone else has a reasonable amount of mastery. So mid to easy. Here we go into game. So let me make it look halfway decent.
Mm-hmm.
See? Okay. Okay. We have the mini map lined up. We have the wrong title on the stream, and we have 5 members of Goatmilk Lifestyle running out mid. That is Goatmilk, right? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey. Look at me go.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Ooh.
Okay, so that is an evade in the topside jungle. Probably just trying to get vision. Ooh.
I kind of hate this new minimap.
Isn't it awful?
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
What timestamp you on? I'm at 30,
Oh.
31.
103, 104,
Minions
105.
spawn.
Can you fast forward or do I need
I'm
to
trying.
pause?
Hold on. Wait, I'm at 112.
13,
113.
14,
Ah,
15,
yes.
16. There we go. All right. So we expect Ambessa to win top. Jungle. think Wukong has advantage early because I've played this matchup as a Moo and it did not go well.
I think Ashe has the advantage right now. I think that despite Alistair being weak, Rakan is also not a champion. Just auto attack him.
Yep.
Do it forever. Keep
Yep.
doing it.
Yep.
Look
there
at
you
that
go.
burying for health. Burying for health is such a good move. I don't see ADCs do it enough.
This is CEO, so I imagine we will probably see a lot of good things.
Yeah. Right? It's a shorter cooldown. You're going to get it back later, and you
Yep.
just suddenly win a trade super hard. Ooh, very proactive bonk.
Yes.
Jinx does get level 2, which we would expect. She's going to have control of that wave because there's just such bad wave clear on blue side.
Correct. Also, Jinx got the range of her rockets increased.
Yeah. Ooh, is just having a bad time. Azir picked himself into this. Ooh, we see the trade coming in. I think this is a strong time for blue. Cannot seem to extend the trade much, but they do get a few autos in.
So Cool J Moringo Guri, you're now just KK. I was incorrect about Rat Tactics still having a potential playoff spot because of the percent of games they've won. They are out of playoffs with losing that series last night. So that was 100% my bad. Is that the team I'm on? Yes. Was I oblivious to this fact? Also yes. I know, I'm so sad. It was very upsetting to me.
We see the blue bot lane playing really respectful now that there's a potential jungle in the river. Very aware.
Nice.
Oh, they go for the nice trade into the Rakan, though. He's very low, and they get good damage down. And Mumu is pinging that he's in. And the wave is still fine for blue side. They're playing this really well.
Yep. I imagine both
Super
teams will
herb.
manage to keep themselves pretty safe throughout most of this. I'm not sure
Yeah.
we'll have much to talk about.
No, I think bot lane's about to explode.
Really?
If I'm Alistar, I'm using flash in the next like 5 seconds.
Okay.
We know jungler's now off the map. We have a huge health advantage on the Rakan. We have our flash pulverized to turret. We have to live in an amazing spot for a long trade, like we should be doing it. Do not let that happen, Ash. Don't you let it happen. There it is. Landing the stun.
Oh, beautiful.
Getting the heal.
Flash out. Uh-oh.
He's got to dodge that. Their heal goes down. The reset's, though, going to come in for Jinx. It's going to be a disaster. Oh, huge no. Alistar.
No way is
With the
Alistar
amazing
alive.
flash play. Can they 2v1? Oh, flashes away. It's just Alistar. He's going to land the stun, though. You can't walk that way. Oh, she uses barrier. The barrier's back up from the bait.
Oh,
my
my
god.
gosh.
Blue
Wow.
side plays this fight beautifully.
Wow, they did well. Okay.
That's just a joy to watch right there.
That was really good. Little Robot Man, you did not miss the gambling. Neither Tira or I have moderator powers in the Twitch chat, which is
Yeah,
why
we're here
we cannot
to take a stand against gambling.
Oh, I'm all in favor of it. I
Yeah.
won
Oh.
40k schmeckles last night and immediately
God.
lost 40k schmeckles last night. It
Gambling
was
always good.
delightful. And both kills went over to the Ashe. Okay.
This is a long lane. I think Abessa just like hard wins here.
Eventually, yes.
Yeah, she has level 6.
Yep.
She's gonna go for the all in. Does the little challenge thingy, and boom.
Oh!
Oh,
Okay.
the nice shield by Sion forces the flash, but ultimately he was too far up with that wave.
Yep. She takes down his life beyond death. Is that what that's called? I think it's life beyond death. or
Yeah,
something.
left hand death. Alright, but we see a gank coming here mid from the Wukong. Victor's fairly out of position, but the health bars are not good, and we know Moo could be somewhere in the jungle. Gonna back off. This is here is feeling bad.
Ooh. Yep.
Ooh, really nice
just
Alistar
gets
play, but got the Amumu coming in. Probably going to end poorly for blue side.
Really good exhaust onto that Ashe there. And yeah.
Yeah, I want to know how this bot side play developed. I don't think they had perfect vision on the jungler, but
I don't think
they
so either. But that
ended up in a weird
is
position.
gonna allow Red Team, the Hunters Association, to get prio onto that Drake.
Oh, it's a huge stabilization for that bot lane.
Yeah.
Ashe was in a position to maybe try to run away with it.
If I was Jinx, I totally would have greeted 3 more autos to get the first plate.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Oh! It went down to minions.
Oh, well, then they
See?
lost it
Yep.
forever.
They lost the local gold.
Terrible.
125.
They also are going to lose a wave. I think Jinx needed to reset immediately, honestly. Little jungle man. Could have done it on his own.
Yep.
But we bought him some tempo, and the
Oh!
Wukong is trying to invade, take some camps. I don't think they do much here other than make him a sad little lumberman.
Are they cutting Sion down to size?
Oh, that's perfect. That's beautiful. Yeah, and
top lane.
we have a really nice roam by the Rakan, but he's caught out by a ward. He's going to try to get it down. He'll be able to dash out. Oh, but huge
Ooh!
dash and push. Nice slide by Azir. Alistar desperately trying not to take it.
Yep. Did not hit the auto attack.
The Shurima shuffle is the words I'm looking for, but it's too late
Correct.
for me to find them.
It's okay. We've got it. He Shurima shuffled the immobile mid into the loving arms of his Wukong.
Oh, but look at
Alistar.
these rotations. This is such great gameplay right now. So, Alistar, we saw him exit top. Immediately, Rakan is sprinting down to try to get this play onto the Ashe, who senses it coming and gets out just in time. Only drops a few minions, but now the dive is going to be on. And Alistar's backing right now to try to get there, and he will not get there in time. So this is a dead Ashe if things are executed perfectly. We see a preemptive heal to make sure we get enough health to make this happen. Ashe arrows early, which I think is a bit of a mistake. You
I
just
wonder
have
if
to
she
wait.
didn't realize the jungler was there.
I think maybe, yeah. But yeah, that I think you have to like try to buffer your Ashe with whatever the first thing is to touch you is going to be, which will be the support or the jungler.
I would like to point out there are 3 red pink wards at fairly even intervals across the map at 9 minutes
Yeah.
into the game.
Very nice, especially the deep ones.
Yeah. Both red buffs have pink wards.
But yeah, I really like the rotations by red. Getting the dive for the grubs, great trade of value. Alistar stopping what he can. Really wanted to stop the ADC, ends up stopping the support, which is kind of a waste because he's going to get his health taken down, and now he's probably going to need it back. But we see him not. He's going to try to move through for a roam towards mid. Wave state's bad, though, so he's just going to clear a ward and come back home.
Yep.
We're getting to a critical point now in bot lane where Jinx has bought her first item, which really changes the dynamic here with Ashe lacking it. So Ashe needs to find a reset. Probably they're going to play passive until Wukong paths all the way down.
Yes. Wu has his entire top side to take, though. So that'll be a little bit of time.
All right, Rakan is now showing. He is clearing out the vision that Alistar put down. Really, Alistar could be playing on this Jinx right now. Like we have pretty good vision of where things are. He has flash. We need decisiveness.
Like
We do
that?
see it. They're not. Yep. Unfortunately, they didn't layer their CC quite well enough. The Jinx was able to cleanse and get out of it. And now the Jinx rock's coming down. She's got excited. She's gonna be pumping damage. That's gonna be a dead Ashe. Just waited a little too long to pull the trigger, and those small windows are enough to just completely make a game.
Yep.
We see big pings coming out. Amumu knows that he wants to redive. We're setting up the redive here, which is going to be beautiful, I think. Jinx still has the item advantage. They want to play.
Yes.
We see the pink ward going back down again.
Yep.
Really great rotations here.
Yeah.
Sion has come along too. Oh, this is the deadest Ashe I've ever seen.
Yep.
But also maybe a dead Victor. My God, Ash, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Azir just
Oh,
TP'd.
TP and the shuffle. Gonna get some damage down. Now blue team's coming back from the other side. Alistar boops him in. Big damage coming down, though. It's still a 4v3. Oh, but now the other top laners here, people are just doing their damage everywhere, which is gonna probably favor the Victor, who's putting down tons of damage. But red side's health bars are going down now. We see Azir can also pump too. He's starting to whittle them away. Oh, shuffles right out of the Scion.
And
Going to run the
towards
Amumu
Baldwin.
down. Alistar going to live with his little boop. And then Azir cleans up the play. Wow. I did not think Azir would have that kind of damage with just like Merc Treads. But apparently, this champion is pumping. Oh, Jinx from downtown!
Okay, yeah. Jinx is putting in work. That was amazing.
Yeah, these fights are freaking fun.
They are.
But when all is said and done, we have a fed Azir and we have a fed Jinx.
That is such a fed Azir.
That's a pretty fed Azir.
Nashers, Merc Treads. Oh.
So we swap Ashe away from bot side. Because Ashe is a useless champion right now.
Can't imagine
we
why.
want her far away.
Yeah.
First turret's probably going to be going down. I don't even know why blue side's playing anything here. This Jinx is just almighty god.
Yeah, that was a bit painful to watch when your high mobility damage top laner is just taking
Autoed.
flack from the ADC solo.
Yeah. But I do like the concept of the rotations here. Well done by blue.
Okay.
I do love non-fed Ashes fighting tanks. They look very fun.
Yeah. Tank's very concerned about the situation. Ooh, Ambessa gets charmed up
Yeah,
by
gonna
the
get
Rakan.
taunted. Yeah, into the chomp. And I'll imagine she'll be dying here. Boom,
Wow.
nice rocket.
Beautiful.
Very clean combos from the Jinx. Building up a little bit of a shutdown now.
Yeah.
She'll
little
be out
bit
of here.
one. They are up 2k gold, 2 drakes,
Yep.
and 2 kills.
And that's 6k on the Jinx to 4.5 on the 6.5 to 4.5 on for Jinx versus Ashe.
So
And mid lane
all of
it
the
is
lead is on Jinx.
Yeah, 6.1 to 5.1 Azir versus Victor. So about a 1k gold lead on the mid laner and a 2k gold lead for the red side on the ADC.
Yep. And a 1.3 or 1.2k gold lead for Amumu over Wukong. Which is fun too. Goodness. Okay, so ADCs are now mid. So the dual lane can respond more readily to either objective as it comes up. Next objective spawning is on that top side in that Rift Herald. Oh,
Yeah, Alistar doesn't care about that. Alistar is here to bonk.
I think Amumu cares. That was a
cares.
beautiful collapse on Balding to take down the ADC just as the Rift Herald spawns. So I would be astounded if Goatmilk Lifestyle didn't pick up this objective here.
But they're going to try to trade for the mid tower. And that is a strong Jinx.
And the bottom tier 2 is actually down to half health from the Scion split push as well.
Wow.
So,
As you're responding, I don't think they can dive him, even though they're deploying a bit. They're just getting vision.
yes. Rakan thought about it. Oh,
Oh,
thinks of
nice
mid
flash
instead.
engage by the Rakan. Forces the flash out of the Ashe. They'll take that
Yep,
10 out of 10 days.
beautiful. Those chompers.
Oh, Scion flashes in. But Rakan manages to hit. And barriers used, but that's a reset for Jinx. Maybe she's going to pop that turret down. We see Azir Shurima shuffling in, but meanwhile, top lane, there's a dive that's successfully executed. And Azir, with the shuffle, does force the Jinx flax in the mid lane.
It's so amazing how we see these cross-map plays for either team that's stronger on each side of the map. And they're really taking advantage of it.
It's one of the only times you have perfect information, right? Like, the moment somebody shows, you know you can do something else.
Yep. And they already have people in place and are so willing to pull the trigger really quickly. It's very decisive gameplay, and it's such a joy to watch.
Yeah, I think Rakan's decisiveness has impressed me the most this game. Really good at pulling the trigger immediately when necessary.
Yes. Rakan has a very, very clear trigger to pull, though.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes it easier. That board... That
Doing
board's
so
been
much
there
work.
a while, right?
Doing so much. Well, he's replaced it like 3 times, but I'm surprised they're not just checking it every time they walk by now, considering the number of times it's been there. At a certain point, what is it? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, now you're just picking on somebody that you really shouldn't be picking on.
Clearly. I resemble that remark. Anyways.
Fool me
we're in
4
a-
times, then I don't know. I guess the shame is back on me.
Probably. Let's see. Next objective spawn is Cloud Drake, and then we have Otacon. Otacon's going to be on the bot side of the map this time. I imagine these teams will probably do a good job at picking up petals, and I will not need to shame people publicly for not picking up the petals in game.
Right now it is 8 petals for blue and 14 petals for red, so...
Wow, that's great. Last night I did a tiny bit of public shaming for walking by petals.
No,
Even
unacceptable.
stutter stepping right next to them and deciding not to auto.
Canceling autos to petals.
Okay, they cleared that word.
I'm gonna get a little bell, and I'm gonna ring it whenever blue side has actual vision control in their own red side. We'll see how many times I get to ring it before the game ends.
So far,
All right, Shadow bursting this turret down. Thinks she might win, but Sion pulls the ult out early, takes a few turret shots, but we'll see if Shadow wins on the back end. Does not have a completed item yet to Sion, so she's probably gonna have to disengage. Meanwhile, blue side has managed to get control with the Herald.
Yes.
A little awkward for Alistair. He's going to take a lot of chip on the back here. We see Rakan ghosting. He's got the spellbook and he wants to use it. Sion is teleporting in. They want the engage. Rakan does not have the flash, but the 3-man lockup by the Alistar, and then Amumu getting in. And now, oh my gosh, our Victor is like inside the team, which doesn't feel good for him. He is dying. Meanwhile, Ambessa living forever on the back end. She's probably going to get cut down here, which will be a Jinx getting excited. There's the ult, and boom, she does get excited just at the right moment. But can they juggle her until it's over? I think they can. Meanwhile, everyone's ignoring the Ashe, who's just sort of over there and contributing to it. It's mostly Azir. They don't even care about the Ashe. And wow, well played by blue side.
Such good. Oh, and the boof out for the Scion, so he doesn't even get life beyond death damage. Goodness.
Yeah.
Such good team fighting from Goatmilk Lifestyle there. Wow.
Yeah. How did Victor end up inside the... Did he TP to that ward? Is that what happened?
Maybe?
Or did he get booped over the wall?
Through blue side
I'm going back. I'm going back. You keep narrating. I need to see how this man ended up here.
Alright. And I love how they don't all stay on the Drake. They leave the Drake to have Wukong burst it down, because Wukong can absolutely solo a Drake. And they get bot side pushed up, they get mid lane pushed up. Yeah, so they're able to get a lot more resources during the time that Drake is being taken. And then they all reset together, so they're all back out on the map together. I love the priority coordination for time.
All right, are you at 228, 229?
30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
Cool,
35.
I'm with you. So what Victor did is he walked up from bot side turret that he was actually hitting, and then did like one Victor thing across the ground, and then kind of backed out, but he hit the plant. He destroyed the plant that would have gotten himself out intentionally. I'm not sure why. I think maybe to deprive them of it, but then he didn't have a way to get it out anymore, so he just went forward, pressed all his buttons, and died. Meanwhile, we see another engage here, Rakan using his ult to get out. Sion going to say, I can engage things too, but it's onto the Alistar. I'm not sure how effective that's going to be. Alistar has Unbreakable going, and Wukong is in the backline. We see Ambessa going all the way back to the Jinx. She's kiting and kiting. The exhaust is on. She's going to live, and now Jinx is excited, moving out for the Alistar. Going to get not the reset because Alistar flashes. And now a huge Shurima shuffle. Ashe trying to put the damage down. She's trying not to get Jinx excited. Everyone is so low, but Jinx does I don't even know if she got excited off that. I think she did, but blue side has to walk it off, and red side lives with minimal health bars. Probably going to take one turret, maybe two, before blue side can actually recover. They have their full team, and Jinx is going to get excited. Woo, it's a lot to say in all one breath.
That was a big team fight, and Hunters Association comes out just ahead on it.
Yeah. I gotta say, it's a pretty even game right now.
Yes. I don't know how it's ending.
Yeah, me neither.
There's
These fights
really
are being
fed
played.
Azir and a really fed Jinx. Which is gonna do the most damage?
Azir, eventually.
Okay.
Depends on the resets.
Yeah.
Jinx has cleanse again. She had to blow flash in that last fight.
Yeah.
We had a lot of spells used. Flashes are not a commodity anyone possesses at this moment.
Yeah.
Oh, Otacon just gonna be started by blue side?
Okay.
And I'm using my questiony voice, but they must have information on Jinx. It seems like this could just be cleanly gotten, although it's a long objective to do. They are getting good damage on it now. And I don't think red side will be in a place to actually contest, which is really awkward for them. It's a
Wow.
awkward objective to just give.
Yeah.
Nice. I feel like that was Steamboat gambling by blue side.
Yeah.
They did not have perfect information on Jinx. She was top side, but she was not in vision. So if she was standing in the blue side jungle or the bot side jungle, like that was a completely different play.
Yeah.
So you know what? I chastise blue side. Bad blue side. We don't condone gambling here.
Well, paid out for him.
Oh yeah?
So,
Spoken like a gambling, loving gambler.
you know, there's family precedent for it. What can I say?
Oh no. And then the stream got dark.
It's Halloween season. It's fine.
It's true. We're allowed to be dark.
I mean, heck, I have found Riot's short story page, and I'm planning on reading the Spirit of Copper Woods, which is Nocturne short story later on, in lovely downtime between games when I'm by myself.
Oh. Beautiful. Not at the club.
No, not at the club. Definitely
You
not
bring-
with
you
loud,
can bring your book to the club.
obnoxious clubbing music and drunk people around, undulating and
All right, so
sweating.
let's take a breath here and assess what these teams need to do now.
Not die.
Jinx is at her 3 item power spike.
Mm-hmm. Huge.
Azir is not yet at death cap, but very soon.
Yes. Just crazy.
Probably red side stronger for this fight. Flashes are all back up for red side, but not quite for blue side. I think this is just a bad fight unless blue starts it in a pretty spectacularly good way for them.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
We see the Silent TP coming in. They want this fight.
Yes. They did get a fight where... Manual camera. Direct. There we go. They did get a beautiful pick onto a Mumu to start a fight before one of the objectives, so they are fully capable of it. However,
Yeah,
both teams have
but this is
all
now
five
just a straight 5v5. Vision is perfect. Red side has the superior resources and the superior items. We see the Scion pulling the trigger onto the Ambessa. They're just looking for any shutdown. The Wukong cannot find his way in. Meanwhile, Ambessa manages to find a way out of the carry. Jinx is everything in this fight, and they're going to kill Jinx. Azir still pumping the damage, and that is a one fight for blue side. Victor cannot put enough down. He's just going to lose to the Ashe on the
my
side.
gosh.
Huge win for blue side. Amazing by
Absolute
Ambessa to
enormous.
get onto Jinx.
Yes. They got onto Jinx, and therefore they win.
Yeah,
Wow.
simple as that. Wow.
Okay.
Really well
So-
executed by blue.
Goatmilk style is at a very strong point now, being able to secure their second Cloud Drake, which, as we know from our discussion last night, has the highest win rate of any of the souls. So 2 Cloud Drakes is a lot of movement speed. Particularly if they manage to get 2 more to get into that soul, that is going to be an obscenely fast team. And with
Yeah,
Ashe
and movement actually
slows-
matters a lot. Yeah.
Oh, so
Ashe-
much.
It matters so much in this game, actually.
Yes. I mean, it's going to be a move fast Azir. That is crazy. And Azir was the one that got the shutdown onto Ashe, right?
Ooh, I'm not sure.
I'm looking.
Hopefully for his ear. He has a death cap now, so very possibly.
Ashe has slain
Yeah, this is a
Pathfinder.
very blue side favored game at this point. We're even in dragons. We're even in gold. We have gold in exactly the right person. We have Otacon. We have 3 Grubulons. We're feeling pretty good.
I have no idea who got the shutdown, but Azir did at least get a double kill. I think it was Azir.
All right, blue side now posturing. Red side really just needs to pick onto his ear.
Lots of pings coming out from both sides, tracking each other, knowing exactly where the other is around the map.
It's Azir and it's Jinx. They're the only things that matter. Everybody
Ooh.
else is just supporting
Well, and diving.
and diving.
Yeah. Wukong and Bessa being able to dive past the front line and get onto that Jinx. She just had to worry about survival and wasn't able to pump out the damage that fight. Which was crazy because the fight started with Sion ulting in and hitting the Ambessa in the back of the team. And then Ambessa, I'm guessing, ulted all the way to the other side. And here we see an Ashe ult coming out into that Ambessa ult for a beautiful clean pick on that Amumu. Ooh, nice.
Yep, and now we'll see the transition into Baron.
Yep.
Which is going to be quite difficult for Red to do anything about.
Yes. Yawning already. That's a great start. Game 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Victor can definitely do some poke.
So weak.
We hear the Scion ult come in, races up mid lane, and Bessa TP's into the pit. Rakan ult goes across this team, but this is a 5v4. Victor ult doing way too much damage.
Yeah, but the resets are coming in now. Resets and Jinx is alive. This is going to be huge for Red side.
Whoa! Okay.
Yo, playing to win cons.
Uh-huh. They did not have the ability
Alright.
to get on that Jinx that fight. Oh no!
Ooh.
Okay. Mid too easy is now on the killing spree with that pick up the kill onto the Azir.
And that's a
Got
long
caught
death time. though.
backing. Use the flash as well, hoping to get away.
Yeah. Okay, this game is right back to like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yep. However, there is now a sizable 4K gold lead for Hunters Association, and they have that Baron buff. So how much are they going to get? How many structures are they going to manage to break? There is only one turret outside of Goatmilk Lifestyle's base. So will they be able to break one of those base turrets with this buff, do you think?
I think they should try. I don't know. It depends on whether they want to farm till Jinx. Oh, Jinx has her 4th item. Yeah, I think it's time. Jinx is not going to get too much stronger. One more item slot left to fill, but you're at one of the maximal power spikes. She has everything she needs.
Yeah.
So I think if you're Red, yeah. Pick a 4-1 and just go at it. Probably occupy bot side quadrants so the Drake is coming up. And we see them moving to do exactly that. Sion's moving to respond to Ambessa. He does have TP, so they're in a really great spot to abuse.
Yes.
Vision is now being reestablished.
With Azir and Ashe, they do have quite good wave clear, and the top and bottom lanes are pushed out past that mid lane. Balding took the time to get his team blue buff before joining up to help push mid and bot-ish. Ooh. Crescent's getting wards in. But Ambessa
there's no
is
waves right
pushed
here.
out with that lane in top. So,
Yeah, they're worried about an Ambessa flank.
understandably, I would be too. Ambessa be scary.
Yeah, they gotta wait till Sion pushes out a little bit further. Dragon coming up. Not really the objective Red wants to be doing right now. Does Ambessa just win yet? I'm waiting for Ambessa to win. But I feel like Sion just keeps winning.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna win again, and I think Red side
Ambessa
gets
doesn't
the
appear to be
Drake.
doing any damage.
Yeah. I don't know why this is good for Ambessa. It must have been early, and she must not have done a good job of abusing it.
Either that, or she needs a little bit of heal.
Ooh, Ash
cut.
pick? Ash pick? Oh, yeah.
Long
From
stun
downtown. TP coming in, though. They're just
Must
going to
be
walk it
the
off. As you're
Scion.
doing serious damage now.
on that. Mm-hmm. Victor hurts.
They're getting flanked. Rakan's here.
That is a scary
Puts on the ult.
champion to have flank you.
Going
yeah.
in. They're going to get the Azir down.
Oh!
The reset comes. That's going to be multiple resets for Jinx. They have the Baron buff. This is like a game end angle.
Yes, it is. They have 40-second timers on them.
Oh, huge flash in by Mumu. Huge ult. Everyone following up on it. 2 down. Jinx still going to try to get some more damage down. Baron buff is gone.
Oh my
But the wave
goodness.
clear's not really there. They're
There
calling for
is-
the end, as they should.
No wave clear on this blue team. So
Oh, yeah.
100 Association is pushing for that end. Wukong trying one last bet, but both of them are
Yeah,
just going to be
huge.
taken down for the ace. And
So
that
amazing by Rakan.
is a game 1 win for Hunters Association. Wow.
That was fun to watch.
That was really fun to watch. Very good game. So
Gotta be a
game too
Rakan
easy. We know
MVP
it's
coming
wrong.
in.
We don't have the power to correct it. It's fine. Did my game just
Yeah.
crash? Oh no, there we go. Hey, look, an end screen. It's delightful. So Ambessa did do a lot of damage, beating up that Scion throughout most of the game. Jinx did an obscene amount of damage, and Victor also did a lot more damage than I realized. Wow. Okay. Farming was quite good. 8.7 farm per minute on the Victor. That's kind of crazy. Highest in the game. 123 vision score for PB Crescents on that Rakan. Yes, they were on the winning team, so they definitely were able to access more of the map in order to get that damage out. But that was very good. Nice job,
Yeah.
everyone. Very
Yeah,
nice job.
really well played on all sides. I liked the movements everyone was doing. These are 2 teams that really play well together. It's going to be a fun series to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
I'm
think we
I'm
need
gonna
to
be.
get invited to the new game.
I think you need to get invited to the new game.
Okay.
I had my fun. Now
Oh.
no more fun for me.
Oh, you are going to bed. All right.
Yeah, going to bed. Please, someone come cast with Loki. Loki is wonderful and deserves casters to cast with.
All right.
I'll try to send someone your way. Do they have to be an official caster, or can they just be cool
I think
people
they
I know?
do to have access to the channel because I can't move.
What
them.
if they're an org member or like a stream or a creative team member?
I don't know. If they have the caster role, they can come up here. It's about access to the channel.
Oh, it's about
So,
access.
Yeah.
Yarr.
And you and I do not have the power.
We have no powers. Like, it's amazing how little power we have.
And yet I have the stream key for the whole thing.
Oh my gosh. Hold it hostage. Get everything you want. Get a raise. Signing bonus.
All right. Thank you so much for joining me for game 1. I hope you have a good night, and I will catch you
Yeah.
later.
Best of luck.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll all
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah.
Spectate. Excellent. Copy. I'm getting Streamlabs set up, everybody. We got this. Looks like they may be switching sides. I think they switched sides. More work for me. Okay. Well, how about we get the proper draft up? There's that. Yay. And then we can fix red side and blue side logos. And we can see how hilariously different sized these two are as well. Actually not as bad as last night. Last night was truly spectacular, the difference in size between Sensei Randall's and Rat Tactics logo. That was truly magical how different those were. These ones, not as bad. Okay. we go. Their logo just be a bit big. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So, what did everyone think of game 1? Oh, hi Vega is rating with a party of 16. Yeah, I am not ready for 4 more games, but I may just get 2. And Praetor, thank you for offering. Vega's watching from bed. That's, yeah, it does not surprise me. That would, Yep, that sounds like a great idea. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now. I am here solo casting in order for everybody to be able to watch the game. You're welcome. But bands have actually started. So we have Hunters Association taking out that Rek'Sai, and Goatmilk Lifestyle, there we go, responding with a Syndra. Aurora coming out as a band again. This looking very familiar from the first band phase we saw as well. However, Aatrox being added. I don't remember that one from first game. And that is a Smolder, so not 3 APs banned by Goatmilk Lifestyle this game. Just 2. And Smolder could be mid. Yay. Is that a Rumble first pick? It could technically flex. Does Rumble have hard counters in top? I know he can be fairly vulnerable early in jungle, particularly for high mobility. We see the response of Ornn. So I think Goatmilk Lifestyle are definitely assuming that the Rumble is top lane. Okay. I'm just waiting, watching. There's not much commentary to make by myself. Okay. Let me see. Aphelios. Is that locked? That is locked. Alright, so we see a Protect the ADC comp start to emerge from Goatmilk Lifestyle on red side. They do have... Red side is counterpick? Yeah. Red side gets a counterpick. Hunters Association, we see a Rumble. One of the times, Luffy. One of the times you play J4 top. You know what? Frankly, coming from you, that's fairly normal. That's not even that wild or out there. Hunters Association has decided they are just going to kill with much prejudice, with a Rumble and a Neferi coming out. That is already a tremendous amount of potential damage. Laying out the red carpet for Neferi and her puppies to go in and rip open some Aphelios' throat. Senna. I like that. So she can shield with her ult from no matter where for the wild mobility that Neferi has. Oh, and if you guys are expecting any high-level analysis, I would not. I may have a tidbit or two, but it's not going to be great tonight. By myself, it'll be fantastic. What am I saying? I'm perfect. Let's go. We see a Kindred. Okay. That is a wonderful way to make Neferi look very silly. Just go invulnerable. Okay. So, Goatmilk Lifestyle is probably going to be looking to ban things that can move their carries out of Kindred ult. Ooh. Kassadin ban? Or just pinch the mid laner's pool. That is also an option. Because Azir did do kind of crazy. Was it Azir? Am I reversing what the teams were? Azir was blue side. It was Victor. Okay. So they are pinching... Who was the Victor's pool more? I love the Lulu ban so that Lulu cannot make a Neferi a squirrel. Neferi, in fact, does not like being a squirrel. It is counterproductive to her goals and impetus on the Rift. A Galio ban coming out for Goatmilk Lifestyle. And a Talia lock-in. Okay, so another champion with zone control to help the carries hold space and continue to deal damage. Random facts the casters have. Oh, so I should look up more random facts. I already pulled out the more of your cells are bacteria cells than the actual body cells thing. We could do more weird body facts. I don't know. My judgment of how far I can go with odd body facts without completely creeping out non-medical people is, I'm not a good judge of it. Nothing really creeps me out. It's fine. So we see Ari from Hunters Association and then the Poppy. Okay. I guess the Poppy can stop Talia ult, Kindred dashes, and the Ornn. So that's a good pick. And now we see the counter pick coming out for Goatmilk Lifestyle. So what are they going to pick for their mid laner? Or not, well, maybe they're mid. No, not their mid. Talia is mid. A support is Janna. A wonderful disengaged champion who doesn't care what Poppy does because she's not going to be in range of Poppy 99.99% of the time. I love that pick. Nice. Okay, so it is Senna ADC Poppy support into a Janna Ophelio spot lane. Then we have Ari versus Talia in mid. A Kindred versus Neferi jungle matchup, which is a lot of damage. We'll see which hunter does the most hunting. My money is on the team called Hunters Association. And then a Rumble versus Ornn top. And it's literally a Forge God against a Flame Spitter. So I don't think he's going to care too much about it. But we will see how that goes. So it does have one of the 4 proteins that make up the coding of DNA is different in mitochondria. And mitochondria is inherited through the mother's line. So it can track your matriarchal line unbrokenly. But there is something weird, and most of our cells did actually have functions that are from bacteria anyway. Bacteria's lifespan is so fast that the amount of potential evolution and change that happens in a bacterium throughout a day is so much greater than what can happen in larger, more complex species like elephants or humans over hundreds of years, because they just have so many more life cycles that they go through, and they can change so much more quickly to impetus coming in. It's fascinating. But mitochondria could actually have bits from bacteria. What is the 4th that's... Because I know DNA in general is adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine with A, T, G, and C in pairs. Mitochondrial protein pairs. I believe that'll get me the correct ones. Risperidone. It'll probably be in images, right? This is not what I'm going for. They're talking about the protein, active and passive protein transport things that goes on the outside. Mitochondrial. Cytosine. Okay. Nucleobases are the adenine or guanine, cytosine, adenine, thymine, and uracil is in RNA. That's what I'm thinking, because RNA is contained in the mitochondria. Yay! Everybody wanted to know about
My countermeasures are ready, even if
the
you
nucleotides, right? That was, yeah. Battlefield 6 is too loud to hear your own thoughts. I'm sorry. Uracil, yes, Little Robot Man. You probably came up with that faster than I did, because I don't do DNA stuff at my job. I'm gonna be real honest. I deal with, like, genetic diseases, but they've already been diagnosed by somebody else. Or I go, huh, that's funny. I'm gonna give you a referral. Have fun. Okay. Do you guys want to start the short story? I do believe we are allowed as a League of Legends channel to use the Riot Games official content. So, this is called The Spirit of Copperwood Glade by Jared Rawson. It is common in these dark days to speak of the Elderwood with some deference, as both the young and old know it is a place of great danger, filled with tricks and traps laid by the last true children of the wilds. Yet this was not always the case, and in the bygone age before the gods fell, these fair folk did mingle with a wide-eyed humankind, both for good and ill. Tales of those misadventures exist, even to this day, perhaps the last surviving stories of a more innocent time, captured and passed down so those who come after us will remember the magic that has been lost to witchery and shadow. But let us not speak of sad things. Here is but one telling of those touched by the old forest, and the strange creatures living within it. For the Elderwood was once home to brave knights, gentle dryads, and odd spirits large and small, and some reside there still, perhaps, if you are lucky and pure of heart. You may one day even meet one yourself. Many years ago, in a kingdom to the south of the great Elderwood, there lived a good-natured husband and wife who worked as toy makers. They had a young daughter whose name was Rowan, as gentle and pleasant as a child could be, and together they lived quite happily, making all manner of playthings from the wood of the forest. The toys fashioned by Rowan's parents were greatly desired, even by members of the noble houses. Because of this, they became wealthy and well-renowned. The toys were never damaged, no matter how roughly children played, and never grew old, no matter how much time had passed. And each was a work of art, unique in everything but name, never to be made again. For this was the magic of the Elderwood, such as it was back then. It has been said that Rowan's great-grandfather had once saved a fledgling spirit, and in return his family had been blessed for 102 years, so that they may harvest a single tree each year from it and make as many creations as they desired. No creature would harm him or his descendants, even the great guardian Hecarim,
so long as his family never turn against denizens of the forest, and not more than a single tree was taken on the first day of spring. They must also live away from the walls of the city to signify the bond of spirit and man, and in return, the Elderwood would extend its protection to their kin forevermore. Rowan's family did respect the terms of this agreement. For 101 years, they were joyful for it. On the eve of the 102nd year, a nobleman from a foreign land visited Rowan and her parents. His name was Bryn, and he fancied himself a king. Though in truth, his lands were small, and his influence was quite minor among the lords and ladies of the kingdoms. As such, he was obsessed with baubles giving the appearance of wealth and status. So, mesmerized by these wooden toys, that he decided he must have as many as he could, so that his court, they might be considered commonplace. And with that, we are actually in game. So that is super exciting. Okay, do we see level 1 shenanigans this game? I don't see anything coming up.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay. Let me see. Scoreboard, time
30
controls,
seconds until minions
objective
spawn.
timers on. That goes away. Okay, we're good. We see a standard 5-point from everybody from the looks of it. Arranged top to bottom across the map. Nobody has a crazy level 1. Nobody wants to lose a level 1. So here we are. It will probably be a fairly boring start to things, although Poppy might have other... No, they just walk away. It's fine. Okay.
Minions have spawned.
Jonesy Jukes fires a couple rockets towards Shadow. They walk away. Nothing's going to happen early. Both teams want to wait for their junglers to get in position to make something happen. I don't anticipate much out of maybe a really good charm or knockback out of the Talia making something happen. Oh, we do see an engage out of the Poppy with knocking Jeeves the Ninja back into the wall, so Ophelio's taking a good chunk of health. Not enough quite to kill, but now he has to be even more careful about stepping up. Janna getting some poke in on Poppy, though, and Poppy is now slightly lower health than Jeeves the Ninja on Ophelio's. So I don't think she'll be able to go in anytime soon. Both mid laners hit level 2, they flail in each other's direction, and nothing happens. Ooh! Senna getting slow off and able to peel a soul away from Aphelios to get her strength. The logos on the correct side? Nope. I should probably take care of that. Blue side, 1 gain 1. And blue side is now Hunter Association. Nope. Yes. Yes. Done. And red side is now Goatmilk. Hey, there we go. And let's get those sized a little bit more appropriately so they don't cover too much or too little of the screen.
Hi, Loki.
Hello, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great.
Awesome, thank you so much for joining me.
Of course, anytime.
Alright, Ruffian, here's a CEO match. I probably need to stream in Discord for you, huh?
That would be awesome.
We're doing great.
How's the series been going? Can you catch me up real quick? I'm just tuning in now.
It is game 2. It is
incredibly gorgeous high-level play thus far. The cross-map plays and vision control has been exceptional, as we would expect from a Tier 1 and Tier 4 seeds in CEO. Huntress Association won Game 1. It was so close and could have gone either way up till then, though. Oh, we see a flashing out of the rumble and burning down this Ornn. However, Ornn manages to get the return kill for damage from that turret. Janna goes down. And actually, Neferi gets that kill. So Rumble and Neferi both have a kill. One return kill onto the Ornn. No feats yet. It's only 5 minutes into the game. Can you see my stream, Ruffian?
I can. That's
Okay,
great.
cool. Awesome. Ooh.
I was gonna say, what a crazy time for me to join the stream. I pop in and 2 people die instantly.
We're doing great.
Yeah, I mean, these looking at these drafts, I mean, if you asked me what league this would be, I would immediately guess LCS or CEO.
It is definitely CEO, and it is a best of 5.
Oh my god, this is gonna be crazy. Oh, that's right. This is the game that's starting at 9:30. Oh,
At 9 p.m. Yes, we have just started game 2. Thank you so much for joining me, at least for a little bit.
I will go as late as I can, but I can't promise I'll make it to game 5.
That's fine, that's fine. At one point, I may just leave it running and go to bed. Set an alarm for like 3 hours. Turn off the stream eventually.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna blame you for doing that. I think this is actually the first playoff game of the entire LBLCS season, which is pretty exciting. That's why we really wanted to get this stream in.
Absolutely, yeah. Kiko actually gave us a graphic for the announcement, and we got that up a few minutes before the stream. We were just batting 1,000. We see Poppy actually roaming mid onto the Talia to throw a shield in her face and get a little bit of poke damage out. Arkan probably just wants to get this wave pushed in. Is fairly low mana. Janna shows up to help assist with that, and will likely be getting a back off, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and this is interesting too, because both top laners have already burned their TP after that solo kill, or I guess the trade kill top lane.
Correct.
So whichever team ends up starting this dragon, they're going to be taking it 4-on-4. They're going to be saying, we are going to be stronger. We know the Rumble is probably stronger in this Ornn lane, but we know that neither of them are going to be able to join.
Correct. Completed
So it'll be
pen
interesting.
boots on Rumble first item. I like it.
I've seen this matchup 100 times, and it is so miserable to play from the Ornn side.
I am so glad you have seen this matchup, because I don't pay attention to that half of my map. Unless there's like a void grub spawn and I walk up almost there.
Yeah, the best part about Void Grub spawning is you can tell your top lane to catch the bot wave. That's the first time that the bot laners talk to the top.
Yeah. Alright, so we do see the team's positioning posturing for this Drake take. And everybody walks away. They decide no. Oh, red carpet goes out into that top lane as we see... Oh, Poppy initiate onto a red and white Aphelios. Neferi doing maybe her ult, maybe not her ult. I don't know anymore. They switch things around. Ornn has his tail between his legs, is running back to base. However, Kindred is in that top river. I wonder if he's going to go top and confront the Rumble, or if he's just looking to pick up that Scuttle Crab. He is pinged out, so they know exactly where she is right now.
Yeah, I think after that failed bot dive, the Kindred kind of said, you know what, you can have the dragon. I'm gonna go top, get my mark, because that crab was marked, which is pretty nice for Kindred to grab for free.
Yes.
Straight into the grubs. My top laner shoved in, but Rumble's already used all of his spells. He has no flash, no R. They can't contest me. Talia's getting shoved. Let's just trade the objectives. Nobody died. We're happy with this.
Yep. So
And now we're
both
gonna
teams
watch
are
everybody
pretty
farm
satisfied.
waves.
Ornn, however, has a fairly sizable CS lead, so I'm super impressed with Ornn. Aphelios is going top, so they are lane swapping this. Rumble is already in position to show up top lane.
Shaky ground.
Ornn picks up a wave and bot. Ooh, this will be interesting.
Yeah, this is interesting. I'm surprised that blue side didn't see this coming after the objectives were swapped and Ornn took that base.
Mm-hmm.
I get Rumble's probably gonna try and crash this wave and then immediately go and match the Ornn.
Yeah.
I guess actually Senna's already bought. That maybe doesn't work. Because now you have a mismatch, right? Because your Rumble's gonna beat the Ornn in the 1v1, but you've now got your carry top laner on a frozen wave. Top lane, this is not gonna feel very good. Oh my goodness.
That was a tremendous amount of damage, and Rumble has ult hope.
Yeah, take everything I just said, throw it out the window. Rumble's about to
Oh.
just crash the wave in base. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
Okay. That was crazy. Rumble nearly took one with, though. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, nothing scarier than an overheated Rumble flashing on your face.
Mm-hmm. Or walking into one in a bush.
Yeah, exactly.
Or floating in, I guess is what Janet does.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this Talia is gonna try and ult Rumble top, because he just flashed onto Janna.
Yes.
There's 4 on the top side here, so this Rumble may be short for this Rumble.
Yep. Good ult. Oh,
Misses the shove.
dodges the shove, yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Okay. Rumble's life is forfeit. I would be so happy if I was Rumble there.
Yeah, that's gotta feel pretty good.
Is Poppy flashing over that wall or Hex flashing? Okay. Senna is enjoying poking out this Ornn. Charm lands onto Talia. Poppy goes in. A dash forward with the ult out of Ahri and a lot of damage coming out, but nobody quite going to 0. That was I believe, an ignite onto Ahri, was it? No, there's no ignites. I'm imagining things. We're good. A knockback onto the Ahri, though, means that Talia does pick up a kill to even up the kills onto this mid lane. There might be another kill here, depending on... Poppy unfortunately misses as the Poppy's life goes down to Archeon as well. So that is a 3-0-0 Talia.
Wow, that play looked really, really good for red side, for blue side until the Talia double kill. We'll see if Neferi can clean this up.
Yeah. And if Talia can't, there's a Rumble again. We already know the Rumble does an almost obscene amount of damage and does have ult back up. So able to lay out the red carpet and leave Archeon up with almost no health. Okay, and a TP coming out
What
of
is
Ornn into
happening?
this top lane. Another, oh my gosh. Kindred on the Rumble. Rumble is forfeit. Ornn gets the kill. Ornn is up a kill onto Rumble. 2-1-0. Things are happening. The
That was
Jungles have the
crazy. We
same
just saw
CS.
9 out of 10 members topside at 12 minutes.
Uh-huh. And
That was
not at the
absolutely
same time.
insane.
I don't think there was more than like 2 or 3 total. That was...
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Okay. Yep.
Before that play, I was gonna say this actually looks kind of nice for blue side. You've got Senna free farming stacks bot, Rumbles, keeping pressure on the 2v1, and then it just all went south as soon as Talia got that triple kill, and then oh god, another fight's breaking out.
Uh-huh. A really good wraparound from Poppy to lead to a very dead mid laner. So Senna actually did get a massive shutdown onto that Talia, picked up 660 gold, so she will very much enjoy backing and have a very fat wallet with which to buy things when she is ready to.
This Senna's looking like a complete monster. Such a
Yep.
hard scaling champion with a
Yep.
gold lead early. It's gonna get real scary real
Yep.
fast.
Uh-huh.
Can we get a soul check?
That'd be great.
Oh, I see it now. At 32. I
Yeah.
didn't even see it in the corner.
Turret plate.
I don't know what Senna's soul like breakpoints are anymore. I feel like they change so often that I just gave up trying
Every
to memorize
40
them.
she gets a rage increment. So at 80 she is equal to Caitlyn. At 120 she does dumb things, and at 140 she can auto turrets outside of turret range.
Interesting.
I tried to learn Senna so hard and I'm bad at her. but I really tried to learn her.
Yeah, I'm also not very good at Senna. The champ just never glued for me.
I don't auto attack well.
Red side starting this is probably because Rumble doesn't have TP top, so they know that they have the numbers advantage. Oh my goodness, that was
Oh.
close.
That was really close. Nefiri gets out though. So Balding.
Gotta respect the steal attempt.
Oh, absolutely. Particularly when you get out like that. Only blowing flash and smite for that. That was fantastic. But Vengeful kept it cool, secured the objective with the smite. We see Poppy rubbing top. And there isn't even an objective spawn.
I think they're just trying to harass this Ornn because they lost the Drake on bot side, so they have nothing to do. Especially as support, there's nothing to ward for. Just run around.
Warren is winning.
Is that, I forget the name of that tank item. Is that Hollow Radiance?
Yes. Hollow Radiance.
That makes
It is
sense.
the AP Sunfire.
That
Or
makes
the
a lot of
Magic Resist
sense.
Sunfire.
I don't know how this matchup goes when Ornn doesn't get set really far behind early. Maybe with this amount of gold, he's able to stabilize and just clear.
Yeah.
Usually when I see Rumble into Ornn, the Rumble is chain diving the Ornn, but that did not happen this lane, so the Ornn pick is going to look really, really good, especially as carries start to get their upgrades when he hits level 13.
Yeah. Well, 14 is when the first carry gets there. Oh, we see a charm on
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Xiaoti's Janna. Luckily, your teammate's around, so nothing coming out with that.
I really wish I watched more CEO during the season. I think this league is so fun to watch because it's a lot of really good players, but they're not so good that I can't follow what's going on. Like I feel lost sometimes watching the LCS matches.
I already feel lost, so we're great. This is wonderful.
Yeah, this is my favorite league to watch.
Cool.
Hunters Association too. They went 7-0, only dropping a single game the entire season. So
Yeah.
every game they're playing,
Oh!
you know something interesting is gonna
That's a
happen.
dead Talia. It may not be reflected quite yet, but on my screen that is a dead Talia. No way.
Just barely
Oh
scraping out of
my
their Kindred ult going
gosh.
down as well.
Arkin, bow down and worship the ground on which Xiaodi walks. Shadow picks up
And the
another
Ornn
kill
TP
onto
flank
Ornn.
too.
Yep.
I
Ooh,
think the Neferi's still gonna go down.
probably
One more.
a little bit of a slow. Yeah. And that one, oh, okay. Well, mid-tier 2 went down with a Rift Herald push from an Aphelios and all that. So red team are ahead by 1,000 gold. Just delightful. A lot of that
it's
gold
interesting
lead
how this
is the top lane.
right. A lot of this gold. It's interesting how it spreads so much more evenly on red side, whereas Senna is 2k up on Aphelios, or
Yeah.
I guess 1.5k now after the mid towers,
Yeah.
and top and jungle on red side are only about 1,000 ahead. So game feels kind of even.
Yeah. That's gonna be a real big Ornn though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's building Unending Despair now. I was wondering if he was going to. I thought that would be a really good item for him. Because there are 3 melee champions on the side of Hunters Association. So there will be plenty of people in the range of that Unending Despair in order to proc the damage to get more healing. And that is the only thing Ornn really lacks as a tank is innate healing. So that would be
Yeah,
really
he's gonna be
good
able to
for him.
sustain through these fights really, really long.
Yes.
Mid too
Ari
easy might
having
be caught
pop
out here.
ult to get away from this Kindred. Talia
I
ult
think they can
coming out.
continue this with the Talia.
I'm pretty sure this is a dead Ari. Yes. Vengeful picking up another kill with a 2 ult and 3 Kindred, which is a crazy scaling champ. This is a lot of scaling, right?
Yeah, this game is quickly slipping out of the grasp of Hunters Association. They have a big lead on their Senna, but
Yeah.
if they don't make something happen soon, this Ornn, Aphelios,
Oh.
Kindred are gonna get real out of
Well,
hand.
we see a flash forward by the Poppy into a pop-up on the Janna. Nefiri going in, getting immediately ulted out by the Eye of the Storm. Ornn going in and zoning out 3, allowing Rumble to go in and pick up a kill. He's on a rampage, but immediately goes down to the Ornn. Senna is now in the fight and doing a lot of damage, though stepping up a little bit, goes down to the Aphelios with the Talia TP in, and it is now 3-2, setting up for this Ocean Drake. Charm just barely gets dodged. Poppy going over the wall with Hex Flash, and Nefiri's going to be soloing the Drake. Ari getting booped out after ulting in. Talia dodging the Charm, and Ari using that third dash to get out. Oh my gosh. Are we done?
That was
Are we good?
crazy. I think this is the Drake getting taken here. It's like they heard me say they needed to do something quick. They immediately took a good fight, get the objective afterwards. I think they
Immediately
only
Poppy
lost
flashed forward.
Senna,
That
right?
was crazy.
I think it was just Senna dying, so... Oh, I guess no, Ari died on the front half of that play as well.
Oh, but we
Oh my
see
goodness.
a response topside with Goatmilk Lifestyle taking Atacon, or at least attempting to. Senna
I would
is
be
in that
really
top
scared
lane.
if I was Goatmilk Lifestyle here. Starting the Otacon right like this, if it gets contested, is very, very scary.
Yep. We see 4 members going in. Ornn unable to return his ult and gets ulted out by Poppy, flying off into the distance. However, Kindred does secure Thornbound Otacon to get them the Spirit Petals.
Looks like it was free. That's gotta
34
feel so
Spirit
good
Petals.
for Red Side.
28.5 Adaptive Force and 85.234 XP. That is quite a bit. Ornn is 2 levels up on his lane opponent. Kindred is a level up, which is amazing. Yeah, level up everywhere but on Senna, with the help of that XP from the objective. From the petals.
And there's
Oh.
a sizable CS gap in the bot lane as well, contributing to this gold lead.
They do get Talia's Flash with a cute little gank by Poppy. PD Crescents has been playing out of their mind this game. They are doing so well on this Poppy. They're putting on a clinic of different angles to get in. It's really amazing to watch.
I love watching Poppy players. Doesn't even matter what role it is. It's just such an interesting champion. But I guess actually, especially in the support role, because you're on such a constricted income, but you still manage to one-shot carries over and over and over again. And of course, Poppy ult's like one of the most creative abilities in the game. You can just solo win games you're down 10,000 by knocking out the enemy carry. What a fun champion to play.
There is another support ult that I think has tendency like that, but it's just as often used to the detriment of your own team, so I don't think it has as good of a reputation.
Are you talking about the Tempered Fate from Bard?
Yes.
Oh man.
Isn't it fun with that description? You knew exactly what I was talking about.
I as soon as you said a support ult with agency, I knew exactly what you were talking about. Bard has to be the most infamous support in Emerald.
Ooh.
Every Emerald ADC has a strong opinion on Bard that either love it and want to see it every game or they hate it. But I'm going to shut up now as we're going for a 2v1 on the horn.
We are. Ornn does not look very happy, but it's going to take a little while for him to go down. The red carpet comes out from Rumble, and Nefiri picks it up. However, we do see a cross-map play of Talia going in on this Ari. However, the charm hits, and then we're into the mid lane where there's a 2-man engage onto the Aphelios because Poppy is doing incredible things.
Oh my god!
And Aphelios
Where did
goes
Senna
down.
go?
Wait, what? What happened?
Senna died in like 2 hits.
I'm sorry, what? And we have supportal combat that slowly Janna is kind of winning, particularly with that Talia coming in, but she
Oh
gets
my
the kills
goodness,
while
the fade
flying through
away.
the air.
Wait, that's a disaster for Hunters Association. They made a play on the bot side and then they immediately lost so much in their other lanes. Although I guess they didn't lose any structures, so maybe it's not the worst.
Wow. was
That
a
Talia
lot.
push was crazy.
Problems should be broken up into little pieces.
Little Robot Man,
This game
I
is
agree
non-stop action.
that Renata ult can absolutely change the tide of a fight. However, it is not that unusual. I mean,
should
yes,
open
it makes
chat.
you auto-attack each other, but it's a big line. Like Seraphine ult, like Ornn ult, like Nami wave. It's something that exists within our expectations in the game, and we see another Poppy engage into this mid. However, Poppy does not like what she gets and goes down. Kindred doing tons
Oh,
of
this Ornn
damage,
ult's gonna be
Rumble flashing
huge.
out. Damage is happening. Red team has higher health bars and more of them. There we go.
Yeah, that's an interesting fight to take. There's no dragon and no baron. Their only play is to take bot tower, which is where they're all sprinting to.
Yeah. Oh, is this another fight coming in? They want it. They're thinking about it. They're thinking real hard. Ornn is in front. Gets bound up by the Senna, ignores it because Ornn abilities. Kindred dashes forward, lots of damage coming out with the Rumble that does not have the flash to get out of it and goes down. Ornn now rooted up from the Senna route. Ari dashes in and her
Huge
targets
Poppy ult.
go away. With the front line being absolutely eviscerated and taken out of the fight by this Poppy. Although I think Poppy may have saved quite a bit of damage coming out. Talia ult getting stopped. Big Senna ult coming out, almost taking Janna down. Nefiri in the back line taking out that support. Charm landing onto Talia. Nefiri going back in after the Kindred ult expires. And there's no health on anybody. This Ornn gets charmed up. Senna will eventually take down the Ornn. There's still a Nefiri looking at Talia. However, Nefiri is now so low and doesn't want to keep chasing. So Kindred and Talia limp out of the fight, despite their team having previously been in an advantage. Hunters Association is now up in gold, even though they're still down 3 kills.
That was absolutely insane. I felt like that Senna just did not stop right-clicking that entire time. She did so much damage, especially there was a big Q that hit 4 people on that first engage. That was ridiculous. I think that's like there's a world where they 5-for-0 ace Goatmilk lifestyle there. That was ridiculously close.
Goodness. Do you happen to have powers over the Twitch stuff?
I think I do.
Can you change the title of the stream?
Ooh, that's a great question. Let's find out.
Because that would be kind of amazing. Because it is Playoffs Game 1, Hunters Association versus Goatmilk Lifestyle.
It is. And I don't remember how to do this. I think I did this once.
Okay. Well, you've done it exactly 100% more than I have. And
Oh, I think I can do it if I'm the one streaming, but not if someone else is.
Okay.
But I will double check that and let you know. So maybe.
I think it's a mod thing on Twitch.
Oh, I'm not in mod tier. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Doing great. Senna has 76 stacks. She is 4 stacks away from another range increment.
I can change.
Oh my god, Poppy! Poppy flashing and bunting Talia into the wall so that she doesn't quite get her ult taken out. Rumble getting knocked out by the return of the Ornn ult. Knocked up again by Ornn. Root comes out on Ornn. Rumble just saying, fudge it, I go in and burninate them. God, I'm old for that reference. It's fine. We're moving forward. And almost everybody walks away. Rumble goes down. Ari's in the bot lane. Dealing damage to the tier 2. No, that was already down. Just pushing the wave into the base.
That Ornn was absolutely fearless, just sprinting forwards as soon as he saw the pick on the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love a confident tank player.
Absolutely. Sometimes to our detriment.
I've never died.
It did
going
change
in.
the stream title.
That is incredible.
Never had mod view open. This is so interesting.
Yeah.
Come closer.
Somebody mentioned I should probably get permissions. Actually, a couple people have. But one, I would have to learn so many more skills. I don't know if I want to. And two, it is far more hilarious the fact that I'm the one that's streaming the most and I can't do it myself.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. I'll see what I can do after this. That's a good point.
All right.
I
Okay.
think the next big play on the map is obviously this Baron. If Hunters Association is able to take down this mid tier one, it's going to open the map up really nicely for them to
Yes.
start moving towards this Baron. This game is getting to the point that the next big team fight could determine the entire outcome.
Yes. And we've been talking about Senna and Kindred farming very well, and ornaments are coming out on 2 of the carries. But Talia has a 10-stack Dark Seal.
Yeah, three items, 10 stack Dark Seal. You have Azania's available.
Yep.
Flash is down for another 2 minutes, but this Talia is about to do so much damage and be really slippery.
And sitting on about 1,000 gold. So, yeah, that is a 2k gold lead in that mid lane position. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, great charm from Ahri.
Very good.
I think this Talia is dead.
I do too. Oh. And Ari gets a kill, which she deserved with that beautiful charm. Okay.
Now, if you're Hunters Association, are you just sprinting to this Baron? You know that
Oh
they're
yeah.
arguably the strongest carry on Goatmilk lifestyle is dead,
Yes.
and you have a TP advantage on the Ornn.
Mhm.
But it looks like they're not. Oh no, the Fury
Fury
started.
has started.
Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. We'll have to see if Vengeful can pull off the steal of a lifetime.
Is Vengeful in position to be able to do so? No.
It looks like they're giving it
They are
going to the
giving it,
mid wave.
yep. And they weren't quite in position to make the cross map play. We get the TP in from Ari. That was a very large auto onto Senna.
Oh my goodness,
However,
he might die.
Oh
The Fury might
my-
be dead here.
What?
Oh my goodness, a Philios moment.
Oh.
I think Goatmilk Lifestyle can take a really big team fight right here and just completely deny this Baron.
Uh-huh.
Poppy ult misses.
Crescents goes down. Red carpet is laid out. Are they going to keep chasing the Rumble? He did not take the
Wow.
blast cone. Let's leave this for Ari. Goodness.
They still managed to get the tier 2, but they're not going to be able to secure the soul off of this play.
Correct.
That was really scary for Hunters Association. If any more people had died there, that would have made their entire Baron like defunct.
Goatmilk Lifestyle able to pick up their second drink of the game. We are 32 minutes into the game. We are on Soul Point on Hunters Association side. Game 1 went very much like this too, where it was very tenuous going back and forth. Each team is getting advantage, one side or the other. Lots of plays happening at once after a lull. And then all at once, one team got an advantage to enter the game.
Yeah, I hate playing in games like that. I don't know if maybe I'm in the minority, but if I'm in a comp game, and it just feels so back and forth, and then one crazy team fight wins. If I win, I feel like I won as a fluke, and if I lost, I can't help but blame a fluke for losing. It's just the worst feeling in the world for me.
Yeah. I struggle when I'm in the shot calling position in that case because it is harder to keep track of everything on back and forth things and call for cross map plays and such. If I am just responding to calls and doing what I need to in team fights, it's okay for me, but it's exhausting for me. It is mentally exhausting to keep track of everything.
Games like this make 30 minutes feel like 50.
Yes. And this is game 2 of a best of 5.
And you said Hunters Association won the first one, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, and I do have it up on stream with the 1 bottle of coriander on the correct side. Now, after game 3,
I don't know what to do with the overlay because I don't have them for game 4, game 5.
Oh, we might have to freehand some stuff.
It'll be fine.
That's as we're talking about the corianders, both teams just trade kills on the supports
Yep.
and go back to farming.
Yep.
That roll is
Oh.
so funny. Maybe a pick on the Ari here. Ornal goes wide.
Ari ults out to safety. ADC is now last hitting minions or helping the jungler get last item faster, because that Senna, she be nearly full build.
Yeah, can you show how much money she has in her pockets? I wonder what she's gonna buy on this base because
Oh!
wow. Okay, so she's nearly got her 6th item in her pockets.
Yeah. Also, Poppy already
It's
has
interesting.
131 vision score.
It's interesting that the Senna opted for the Lord Dominic's over the Cleaver. I know static shift into Cleaver is
Is this
really,
a visual
really
bug,
popular.
or did she not buy?
She's probably waiting to be able to afford a full item because she has this Humble King Cord. Rumble going in and
Okay.
getting one shot.
Yep. Decisions were made, did not quite pan out.
Honestly, if I had to choose a time to have my one like silly death in this game, it would be right now because there's really
absolutely.
nothing to take. There's only towers and the waves aren't in the best positions to like lose the game on the spot.
Uh-oh. That Ornal did land, and they're securing a kill onto that ADC. Senna going down, and the kill rightfully going to the support pocket. Exactly where
As
you
it-
want
as it
gold
should.
at this stage. Because everybody
That's
else
actually
is-
pretty unfortunate. That was a 1k bounty going straight to Janna.
Yeah. Oh, backs
Oh, they
are
found
stopped,
all three of
though.
them. Aphelios is about to do
Ow.
something crazy.
Oh my gosh, so much damage, return damage coming out. Hunters Association ended
Holy
up taking
crap.
down one. And they stopped the backs in order to allow more of a base push to happen. One turret, or base turrets now getting Nexus turrets. Good lord. Mid-inhib down. Super minions now spawning. Next objective is 50 seconds on Ocean Drake. And it is Soul for Hunters Association and Soul Point for Goatmilk Lifestyle. Names are not a thing.
It's okay.
We're
I've been
about to
saying
just
red
go
and blue
red side, blue
when I
side.
forget.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
I want to take a second to highlight Jeeves the Ninja right there. In that fight, his Infernum Q plus ultimate dealt probably close to 6,000 damage. He almost instantly one-shot all 3 players.
that is crazy.
If Nefiri hadn't immediately jumped away, and I think Poppy flashed out, I think that would have been a triple kill into ending the game.
That's crazy.
The Ari ended up having to sacrifice herself to get everybody else safely out. We've got Rumble or Talia
Uh-oh.
TPing.
That is not what Ari wants to do on TPing in. Immediately knocked down to half health. Charm Lance onto the Ornn. Ornn doesn't care much. The Drake just went down. Just super fast. Soul Point both sides. Both sides have 2 Ocean Drakes. Okay.
And
Blue side
it's
do
interesting,
have-
if Goatmilk base here, Hunters Association might just force them to respond to this Baron, and they're here way early.
They have the
They might
inside
get
track
this
on
down
it
in
with that
time.
mid cryo. There is a bit mid-wave crashing on the base while it does this, but they have so much damage at this stage. It's going to be gone. Ornn flashing in after ulting to slow them down. Rumble diving in to sacrifice himself to hopefully get his team away. And even those empowered recalls don't give them enough time. They're going to have to keep running, probably all the way back to their base. Kindred taking jungle camps. They are under turret. Do they? Oh, a charm landing onto that Kindred, having to pop ult. Ari. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, this is a crazy play.
Sentinel going down. Ari did die. Senna got it. But then Talia sacrificed herself for that kill?
Yeah, that was interesting. That there's a control ward. Oh, there's still more play.
Poppy going in, Nefiri following up with the dive. Senna on the backside, able to get some damage off on the Aphelios, but Aphelios just does an obscene
Oh my
amount of damage.
goodness.
Getting the GA out of this Senna. ult not quite connecting there. Nefiri flashing over the wall, diving in, and Jeeves just blowing them up. But somehow more damage came out, delayed?
He does so much damage. I think the Nefiri bleed is what ended up finishing him
Okay.
off, but that is just absurd. He almost 100 to 0 that Nefiri with 2 auto attacks.
Uh-huh.
And again, the Senna slips away with a sliver of health. I think that last auto attack didn't end up critting, because I imagine if that Chakram auto attack crit, that Senna would have popped like a balloon.
However, this Senna is up to 116 stacks, and once Senna hits that 120, the range is ridiculous. So she is actually able to space to get that range. Aphelios isn't going to be able to touch her. So
The one interesting thing is Aphelios at this point, his R might be all he needs to land on the Senna to pop to the one-shotter. He just does such a ridiculous amount of damage.
and still a quarter of the cooldown left on that GA, so we very much see why that GA is a very important buy for that Senna. Upgraded speedy boots on the bot lane. Cooldown boots on Ahri. Upgraded
Yeah, and
Merc treads.
importantly for this next fight, Senna is not going to have flash, so if there's a well-aimed Ornn ult right on her head, Aphelios can just flash to follow up, or even just walk up and follow up, and just delete her from existence.
Absolutely.
So we'll have to see if Hunter's Association can stall enough for that flash to come back up.
100 Association,
damage
find
on-
Poppy backing in the bush. Puppy on Talia action, nothing much happens. Okay.
This is getting to the point where the gold lead doesn't really matter. Almost everybody's on 5 or 6 items.
Okay, so Rumble is not lasting much in these team fights. I am wondering if we see for a last couple of items, like a Rylai's Zanya's for some survivability, and just to help people stay in that ult a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's interesting because Hunter's Association doesn't really have like a solid front line. They have a Poppy, but every support is always going to be a little bit squishier than they would be normally because they're on such a low income.
Yep.
So if your only front line is your support, somebody ends up having to bite the bullet in these fights, and it's almost in almost every single one of these fights, it's Rumble, because after he tosses his Q and his R down, if he dies, he's done his job. He just needs to cast his spells and live long enough to see them through, and hope his team can carry the rest of the fight of the way.
Okay. We see bush cheese.
Yeah, this is Soul in 30 seconds, so Hunter's Association is gonna have to face check somewhere, and
Do they have anybody who can?
it's really only Poppy, and I guess Nefiri if she is really quick with her
Runaway.
I think it's her E, the invulnerability.
Yeah, the jump up.
No,
in
that's not
place.
her.
Oh, we see Poppy engage onto Kindred.
Oh, Kindred ult comes down in that back line. PD Crescent's pushing Ornn to get out of that fight herself.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Aphelios things. Hunter's Association
That fight looked
has to
so
run away.
lost for Goatmilk lifestyle until that Aphelios ult landed, and now they're just gonna burst the dragon down while their Hunter's Association carries have to face a TP.
Nefiri is in the pit though, and
Vengeful secures it. They gotta get out of here. Ocean Soul secured is really massive for Goatmilk lifestyle here. If they can keep
Ooh,
Aphelios
Rumble
alive,
is a
I think they'll be able to
flame.
defend.
Ooh, this is so
Ahri ult
tense.
is coming up. Ahri ult's coming up. They're gonna look for a play here. It's their last chance before they get these bases off.
Yep.
And it looks like they're gonna let them go.
They didn't quite have the angle in, and
Oh
Ornn
my
decides
goodness.
to engage. So Ahri
Ahri's
is
one
down. The red carpet comes out in a fantastic corridor, though. Tons of ult, damage from this Rumble on the team. Well, it should have been. I don't. Janna Janna did ult there. Okay, that's why Rumble didn't decimate the team as much.
Yeah, I kind
goodness.
of felt like I blinked and Kindred died. That's kind of crazy. Baron's coming up in 5 seconds. The thing is, even though the enemy jungler is dead, Hunters Association is going to have a really, really hard time starting any objectives if they don't have a play onto Aphelios. He is just so ridiculously strong that starting objectives against him is going to be really, really difficult.
Yes, so they are trying bush cheese. However, they do have an Ornn in order to face check stuff. Ornn has an obscene amount of health. This is very, very tanky. And just forge breaths down all the puppies.
Yeah, and importantly, the Senna flash is back up and Aphelios' flash is down, so everything I said about this last team fight now applies with the teams flipped. Aphelios has to be very, very, very careful he doesn't get caught by anything. And Senna can play like an absolute maniac.
Senna has 120 range.
This is ridiculous. That's crazy.
Look at that! Look at how long that is. From here to here. That is obscene.
Yeah, the RFC is making that even more insane when that's up too.
She's 4 stacks away from having another 20 range. 140 is
Looks
when
like
you can
Goatmilk is just
auto-check
forcing the Baron in their face. They're daring Hunters Association to walk in and face check the Aphelios.
Yep, the wall comes out on the
Nefiri
backside.
just teleported into the backline.
Yeah, I believe that's Nefiri ult, or it used to be Nefiri ult, though Nefiri is in the pit, and blue team has stolen Baron Nashor. Huge for Hunters Association. However, that Aphelios is still up, still dealing damage, so they have to be real careful and probably get out of this. I don't think they win with that Aphelios.
How on earth did Nefiri get that Baron? I didn't even see it happen. It was so fast.
So Nefiri did the latch on to a person to the Talia who walled to the other side. So Nefiri ended up on the back side, and the rest of blue team moved into distract while Nefiri hop, skipped, and jumped into the pit when it was at 2,000 health, and then the Baron was dead, and my screen said blue team has stolen the Baron.
That's crazy. I haven't seen that Nefiri interaction on Talia ult before. I didn't know you could follow the entire thing.
Yeah, that was not a TP. That was a
Yeah. That's gotta feel so bad for Hunters. I mean, for Goatmilk Lifestyle, because I feel like they had such a great setup on that Baron, and if Nefiri didn't just appear suddenly in the midst of their team, that would have been such a very easy secure for them.
Yeah. That was one of the times where the follow actually is good. Let me tell you, Leona E follows, Twisted Advance or Maokai follows, and most of the time it's me going, no!
I've seen the Maokai W before. That one's pretty funny.
Yeah, particularly back when you could twist and advance onto a backing target and occasionally just show up in their base. That was fun.
Oh yeah. Can you do me a favor and hover over the Senna's Mortal Reminder? I want to see how much healing that's blocked.
I'm on the wrong person. I don't
Interesting,
think
so-
it works.
Yeah, Senna had LDR earlier. I don't know when exactly that Mortal Reminder was purchased.
Chainsword has done a little bit though. There's
Oh,
no way
I wonder
it's
if
done.
it's. So I think what might be happening is that the Nefarious has been applied first, because you can't double apply anti-heal. And also, Senna had LDR earlier, so she made the decision to sell it and go Mortal Reminder. I was just curious if it had any effect yet. But I didn't see exactly when that was bought.
That's crazy.
I got Elder spawning in a minute, so...
Oh my gosh, look at that attack range on her. She is at 149 stacks. Red Carpet coming out of the Kindred, who is having to flash out of the Talia puddle thing.
That's an unfortunate time to lose Rumble ult and flash. Elder is up in 30 seconds and your top laner's missing his most important
Ornn
spell.
ulting in, hitting the Senna. Senna's still under her shroud, but able to really start to pump out the damage. Even Ornn is not happy.
Aphelios is gone. Aphelios is gone. This team fight is a 5v4.
Yep.
The most important
Aphelios
member
is
of Goatmilk
coming
Lifestyle is
in,
not
though,
here.
and the team fight is still going. So flashes in, gets the ult on Ari, who gets out. Senna almost getting
Oh
down
my
that
goodness.
Ornn. resurrecting with the GA. However, in the middle of the enemy team, Goatmilk Lifestyle win the team fight hugely. Was that a reaction?
I think
Ari was
Goatmilk
in that
Lifestyle-
bush. That was insane. Oh my gosh. Ari
I think
desperately
Goatmilk
trying to
Lifestyle
get
may
back
have
to
just
this.
closed the game out. They're gonna run through this mid tower.
Yep.
That fight was so close. That initial poppy ult on the Aphelios almost bought enough time for Hunters Association to take advantage of a numbers advantage,
Yeah.
but the Kindred ult delayed just
the
enough
Mortal
for the
Reminder did
Aphelios
a
to
lot
get back
that
in
team
time.
fight.
Awesome. And there we go. Goatmilk Lifestyle closing out game 2. I mean, I feel like that was just non-stop punching back and forth, teleport in, supports roaming, top laner teleports back in after dying and dies again. I mean, that was just a ridiculous game to watch.
Jeeves did incredible things, and I'm also going to call out PB Crescents for doing crazy stuff as well. It was really good. Even though
Yeah.
their stat line isn't that fantastic, they had such dynamic poppy play and did so much. They really was the engage for their team, and Hunters Association could have won it on a razor's edge many times. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
that was a
it
lot.
felt like every fight started and I did not know who was going to win until it was over. And
Mhm.
sometimes the fight seemed like it ended 4 times in a row and it was just never ending.
Yeah, it was absolutely insane. Such a good fight. Oh my goodness. So, top CS was Arkin at 8.4 CS per minute. So they are CSing quite well. And, 4 per minute vision score from PB Crescents. I commend the support.
I am not a support build. Is that really, really high?
Yes.
Awesome.
So, as a not support, you are aiming for at least 1 vision score per minute, which can easily be done with the trinket and buying like a couple of decent pink wards. Everybody, buy a couple pink wards.
I had a season where I bought 42 pink wards in 12 months of playing League. There was I forget what the website was called, but it was like a League recap.
Mm-hmm.
It showed how many pink wards you bought.
Uh-huh.
And across every account I played on, I had 42 pink wards bought in a whole year.
Luffy, damn it, you know what vision score is. We have had this discussion. I was on your team. Do not justify Luffy's belligerence, Hoover. Okay. Hello, Mr. Crescents.
Would you be able to bring up the draft? So I actually I'm not sure what champions are available going into game 3.
Yes. I am waiting to get invited really quick. Okay, there's that, and I will do drafting things. Draft 3. Wait, it's only up to draft 3. How do we do a best of 5?
Oh no, was it made as a best of 3?
I only see draft 3 as an option.
Oh no.
And
I forgot
picks
to
and
fix
bans have
that.
started. Give me a second. I will message you. Done. Spectate.
Thank you. I see it.
You are currently the only one who can see it. I'm getting there. Pick bans, fixing. I don't even know what side they're on yet. Close. Did it work? No. Excellent. Oh, wait. It looks like it worked. It just took a moment. We're perfect. Okay.
It looks
Did
like
they
Hunters
switch
Association
sides
is on
again?
red side.
They
They did. The caster's worst nightmare.
It's already after 11 p.m. I'm old.
So I will say, I know a couple of the players in this series. I know Jeeves the Ninja is an Aphelios master. I'm surprised it made it through in any game, especially, but giving it so early in a best of 5 makes sense. If you don't want to ban it for all 5 games, the earlier you let it through, the better. Just get it over with. See if you have a pick into it and beat it.
Mm-hmm.
But now that that's gone, I imagine that Hunters Association is feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Very, very similar
And
bands to last game, everybody.
I also know Vengeful on the side of Goatmilk Lifestyle is a big Kindred player, so that's 2 really, really important picks for Goatmilk gone. So I'm wondering what they're going to go with here. It's a huge focus on mid lane. We got 4 bans in the first round on mid lane. It doesn't. Oh, I can't see the previous picks on this screen, can I?
Mm-mm.
Ah, okay.
I mean, you're part of the team that does this side of stuff, right?
Yes, I'm sending a message as I speak.
Actually, it's really good for you to see this then. This is going well. Wait, should I invite you to game?
No. I don't have. I can't actually. It's funny story. Let me hit a quick rant. I actually can't open League because every time I do, I get a Vanguard error that forces me to reboot my computer, and it happens randomly in game, out of game, in client, in replay. So I actually can't play the game right now.
Okay, ADCs are locked in. Kindred versus Kog'Maw. And Kog'Maw has a Poppy. Ooh, that is a strong start to a team comp from Hunters Association.
Sorry, just a small correction. It's Kaisa and Lulu, not Kindred and Poppy.
What? Did I absolutely say the wrong names?
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
had to double check.
gosh.
I was like, really? There's a Poppy again? I didn't know that was possible.
No. It's Kaisa and Kog'Maw. My brain said Kaisa and Kog'Maw. The ADHD is ADHDing out of control today. Like, I really should have just gone back to bed this morning.
It's okay. That's why we're here at 11 p.m. casting a best of 5, right?
Yep, exactly what we should be. I was the only one available, so here we go.
Yeah, and
Did
I
I
love
cast
the
last night?
Kaisa. Oh, did you?
Yes,
You're a
I
trooper.
did. A long 3-game series. My throat is already kinda hurting.
Oh, Sensei Randall's. I love Sensei Randall's. That was the first team I ever joined in the LVLCS.
I'm a
Way
sub
back
for Rack
5 years
Tactics.
ago.
I was very sad they lost. I was incredibly invested. Papa Ball was
Oh, unfortunate.
100% rooting for Sensei Randall's, and I was 100% rooting for Rack Tactics. It was very biased. Teams are happening. The Goatmilk Lifestyle wants to kill Kog'Maw and are drafting to do so. Hunters Association want that not to happen and picked Lulu, which is great. And then there's an Aatrox.
Yeah, this draft is quickly becoming kill the Kog'Maw and save the Kog'Maw.
Yes.
It's a bit sad that Ari is not pickable this game because I know people really love the Vi Ari pairing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really curious what mid laner is going to be paired up with this Vi. Ari's gone, Aurora's banned.
Do they play Vex at all?
I don't know the answer to that question, but I would be very surprised to see a Vex pick here.
Because Vex could definitely go in. LeBlanc is also a good call, Luffy. I mean, heck,
Yeah,
we could even see something like Yone and have Kaisa be a more AP build.
It's definitely got to be something that's going to follow up on the Vi Nautilus.
Mm-hmm.
Annie would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And the Galio ban makes me think it's 100% going to be an AP champion.
Yes. Gnar in the top lane versus Aatrox. There's a Trundle in the jungle against the Vi. pillar to help heal for the Cogdama?
I'm waiting with bated breath to see this mid lane pick.
I know, I am too. Everybody's just. What?
Okay, interesting. So they're going with more of a ranged pokey champion.
Yeah, that's not what any of us were expecting.
I wonder what the pick against that is, because I know Mel really struggles into lane bullies, but she has such an enormous range that she can make a lot of mages' life hell just by being longer range than them.
Yeah, that is not a lane bully. That is a Lysandra lock. So Lysandra is definitely playing to freeze up one of the divers to help the Kog'Maw live. Trundle has a pillar. Aatrox exists, and you can't ignore him, and he knocks people up. And literally Lulu is just there to empower and keep the Kog'Maw safe.
Yeah, this is a. I know Lysandra gets a really strong rep as a diving champion, but I think you're spot on the money there. Is whoever's jumping in to try and kill this Kog'Maw is going to get instantly frozen by Lysandra.
Mm-hmm.
People running in are going to get pillared off the Kog'Maw. They're going to have to run face first into an Aatrox, which every Aatrox player loves.
Yeah.
So Hunters Association have put all of their eggs in the Kog'Maw basket.
Yep. Now, before you join me in Team Fight for the or Champ Select for the last and Spectator delay, I actually started reading a short story from Riot Games.
Oh, this is the Nocturne one, right?
Yes. So,
Sure, go for it.
where we left off, a nobleman for a foreign land who fancied himself to king by the name of Bryn walks up to the toy maker and says, "Honored toy maker," he declared, "these treasures are priceless, and yet you would sell them for such a pittance to the children of this land? Is it not more prudent to create them for a noble such as I could pay thee greatly, and fill thy coffers, so thy family may never want again." But Rowan's father refused, as the Elderwood provided all the family needed. "I do not wish to sell my wares for profit, though their fame has blessed me greatly. I strive only to honor my agreement with the great forest, as my father did, and his father before." "Honored toy maker," declared Bryn, "thy fame is known throughout the lands, and yet ye would live among the edges of the untamed wilds. Craft these treasures in thy name of my house, and I will build ye a great manse upon the river bank, so ye might be the envy of all other men." Again, Rowan's father refused, as even when they could harvest the trees no further, his family would always have a place among the fair folk of the Elderwood. "I am sorry," he said, "but ye may purchase any wares within these walls, and bring them back to thy court. They never age or wear, and I am sure that will suffice." Now Bryn did become furious. "If thou would reject such a generous offer, I will burn thy workshop to the ground. The Elderwood does not extend as far as my kingdom, and by the time its children come to thine aid, thy life will be spent and thy family slaughtered. I will take these treasures for my own, and that will be the end of it." With this, Rowan's father relented, and the Lord Bryn would return 1 month hence to claim every toy crafted from the final gift tree. "Father," said Rowan, for she knew much despite her years, "what will we do? Though his lands are few, that man is a lord nonetheless, and might call upon a great many knights." "True," said Rowan's father, "but in his hubris he disregards the spirits of the wood. Take warm clothes from thy mother and thy bindle of foodstuffs, and go to the place called Copperwood Glade. There thine eyes will fall upon a great tree as hard as armor plate. Sleep softly at its base, and the spirit that blesses this house will appear in a dream to banter with ye. But beware, for it is not a kind spirit, but a violent one. If thy words are false, or thy offers unfair, or if it senses darkness in thy heart, then it will cut thy soul away, and thy body will never wake. And so Rowan did take warm clothes from her mother, and a bindle of food, and travel into the Elderwood as her parents raced to carve toys for the Lord Bryn in case her quest failed. Before long, Rowan did stumble upon a quiet glade apart from the forest. At its center, an ancient tree whose bark shone like polished copper. Around it were the bones of many people, their tattered belongings covered in deep green moss. Rowan could not hear the birds or the streams of the whispers of the countless spirits of this place. Only silence, as though not even the wind would dare disturb its countless secrets. She felt a great dread here, as though she was being watched. But despite her fear, she unpacked her bindle and buttoned up her warm coat, and rested herself against the base of the copperwood tree as her father had told her to do. Soon enough, she fell deeply asleep. The sun's rays danced across her cheeks, and it seemed that these old bones strewn about were barely any bother anymore. She awoke in the dead of night to the sound of a hymn. Now Rowan was brave and kind, but the words creaked and moaned like a beetle-filled log, and rustled like the branches of an old dead willow. And soon enough, her fear returned to her. Her father's warning did echo in her ears, a warning of a vicious thing. And so Rowan cried out, "Art thou the spirit of the copperwood glade?" And for a while the hymn continued, as if to answer the question. Then the logs and the moss and the branches and the trees grew still, and the hymn ceased, and a strange, misshapen apparition did appear at the edge of the glade. Its arms hung low and ended in sharpened blades, and its head turned unnaturally against its strange wooden body, and it looked at Rowan without expression. "Wait pour Guinevere, Maître de style," said the spirit, its voice creaking like rotten timber. But this was the old tongue, older far even than Rowan's great-grandfather, and she could not understand it. "Ah," said the spirit, "it has been many years since thy ancestor lent me his aid. Forgive me, for time does not pass for us as it does for thee, and I often confuse the mortal tongues. I am called Nocturne, and I am the spirit you seek. What dost thou desire, child? I wish to hear thy words, but speak not falsely, or I will cut thy soul away, and thy body will rot in the glade with the others who have aimed to trick a creature such as I." Yet the spirit did not draw closer, and Rowan's fear would not subside. "O Nocturne," she said, 101 years have passed since ye blessed my house, and this year will be the last. We have always honored thy will and will of the Elderwood, and from this we will never falter. But a lord named Bryn now threatens us with death, and we entreat thee for protection." "Ah," said Nocturne, drawing closer. Rowan saw that he floated above the ground and scraped his long blades across it as he went, and the bones beneath them were sliced clean in twain, as though they were made from air. I have heard of this Bryn and his lands to the west, where the air is warm and the forest thin. Should he slay thy family and steal thy treasures, I promise to take his life in return." "O Nocturne," cried Rowan, "we are unlike spirits of the wood. We have but a single life, and when it is spent, go from this world hence, and do not return. Couldst thou act against him now? Would that I could offer something to a spirit such as thee in payment." And with that, we are now waiting for game to start. We are on the final loading screen, everybody.
That was awesome. What the heck?
I felt it was seasonally appropriate to pick up a Nocturne story.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I forgot that Riot did these little vignettes, and now I'm kind of inspired to read them. They're actually kind of good.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I need to remind myself which team is which. Okay, Hunters
I need to
Association is on
switch it
the
over. I'm
red side.
doing all
Okay.
the things. You can get started on looking at
Goatmilk
stuff.
Lifestyle might have a pick on the Lulu, but the ward sees it out. I'm
good
oh,
lord.
Nautilus starting the Oracle makes a lot of sense now. I keep mixing the teams up. Oh my goodness. Goatmilk Lifestyle is gonna have full control over these bot bushes in the beginning of the lane, which is really, really important in these double range matchups. Lulu probably feels kind of sad that that ward got spotted so early, but the instant base for the Oracle means that they can contest the next ward in a minute or two.
Nice.
Minions have spawned.
The ward on Raptors is going to be nice to be able to spot the cross. They'll be able to see if Vi starts bot and moves top, or does some weird like split map 3 camp. Trundle and Vi are clearing on opposite sides, so. Oh my goodness, that Nautilus waited for the Oracle to be back up and then missed the ward in the Raptor pit. That is so unfortunate. So Vi thinks she's going to be unspotted. I wonder if Trundle is going to see the Vi on the Raptors and instantly run to her blue buff. That would be a little bit of a coin flip because they don't know if Vi has a ward on her blue buff, but that is super
Oh,
unfortunate.
great hook out of the Nautilus, though.
Lane.
Doing some bug capturing, getting that net out onto the butterfly Kog'Maw. However, a lot of return damage onto the Kaisa, chugging through both or whatever pots they started with. Is it one with Doran's Blade?
It's one, yeah, and this is what I was trying to say with the double range matchup. Nautilus got a really nice hook onto the Kog'Maw, and it did not matter because Lulu just smacked Kaisa over and over and over again.
Through
Kog'Maw
glitter in her
Lulu
general
hitting the same
direction?
person. Yeah, Kog'Maw Lulu hitting the same person is always gonna do more damage than
Yeah.
the melee support.
Okay.
There's a very large shortage of potions in the bot lane. It looks like the Trundle did not opt for the flip the game on the level 1 invade. It would have been fun to watch, but I think clearing is definitely a better call.
Mid lane trading.
Does anybody in chat know how? Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I was just filling space.
I was gonna crowdsource. Does anybody in the chat know how the Mel Lissandra matchup goes? I've never seen these champions in the same game before, so I have absolutely no idea. I imagine there's gonna be a very funny situation where Lissandra tries to E past the Mel and she reflects it and sends her home, but I can't really think of any interactions
Well,
in the
that
lane
ability
besides
then
that.
becomes Mel's, so Lissandra can no longer take it. So she just doesn't go
so
anywhere.
the Mel can just teleport into 10 people.
The Mel cannot activate it.
Oh,
Just like Lux is kind of a handshake because if Lux E gets countered, we see a flash coming out of Gnar in the top lane. Hippity popped a bit too far into the lane and ended up having to flash out against the Aatrox. Yeah, when Lux E gets reflected, she cannot pop it, so you can just walk out of it.
Oh, interesting. So it's just kind of a slow, like you're gonna get hit by my next Q, but you can't actually do anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh, Aatrox might have a solo kill here. Gnar has no flash.
Yep.
Auto attack. There he goes.
Oh, PB
First blood to
Presence is on
Aatrox.
1 HP. Nocturne flashing to try and get an angle from the hook and isn't able to get it, landing on OJ. Great job sacrificing a little bit of health to save your support, but both of them with about 300 health combined as Vi scopes out this bot lane.
That is really unfortunate for the Kaisa lane. This Kog'Maw is gonna get really strong.
Yep. Vi
Vengeful
looks
does
to be
not want to
picking up
flash for this.
a kill. Ooh, okay. Exactly where that kill should go. Bravo. Definitely worthwhile trading the support for the ADC. Kaisa able to free farm, and so much tempo lost from that Kog'Maw early with that death.
Yeah, that's actually really nice for
Yep.
Goatmilk lifestyle. Getting both those kills on the back half of that play is gonna save them a lot.
By the way, I think I have access to the correct overlays at some place, but I did not look them up ahead of time, and I'm not gonna find it.
For the corianders.
Yes. For the
Let's see if I can
game 4 and game 5, I
bet they
Oh.
exist somewhere.
we see Lissandra going in onto the Mel, getting the slow off. Ult didn't really do anything. Mel immuned it. It does not get reflected, but it did immune it. So the frozen casket, frozen statue thing did go off, but Mel was able to just walk out of it. Now Vi
I
is
think
there
Lissandra
forcing
is
out
still
the
level 5.
trundle.
I think she
Lissandra's level
just
6?
ticked 6, so she
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
Her ult's still up, I think.
And that was an E or something, I guess. Some sort of frosty thing was left behind and Mel walked out. It is 11:30 at night.
Sorry. I got confused. I thought it was a spectator bug because the levels were like right as I looked at Lissandra, she dinged 6. So I'm like, wait, am I crazy?
Well, yes, but not about this.
Of course, of course. Having a lead on this Kog'Maw early is there's really never gonna this is never gonna get any better. It's always really important to try and keep your foot on the gas against Kog'Maw, because
Yes.
every base after his like first item it just gets worse and worse.
Shadow in between a pillar and an ice lady. Aatrox coming in. Yeah, he's. Lissandra picking up a kill. And feats of strength have actually been secured on the side of Hunters Association.
Yeah, that is not where you want to be found as a level 5 Gnar, or level 6 Gnar. I'm sorry. Right in the center of 3 members of Hunters Association. Lulu running mid here. There's that reflect
Yep.
on Lissandra E I was talking about.
It goes back.
And
into
Lissandra does
Hanson.
not have ult, but
Doesn't
manages to
need
pull
Oh,
the kill off.
beautiful Lulu ult to keep Lissandra safe. Vi flashing in though.
I
Huh?
wonder if they're going to be able to turn this into a double kill here. Nautilus Ignite takes down the Lissandra, and they're going to run as fast as they can away from this Trundle. It looks like everybody on Goatmilk Lifestyle side is going to get out after the Mel dies.
Yeah. Goodness.
What's up? Oh, wait, Lulu's mid.
Lulu is there to help the Void Grub take. First Drake did go out to Goatmilk Lifestyle. I'm not sure we saw that, but they have an Ocean Drake.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that happen. It must have been when they were fighting the Gnar.
Probably. Great cross map play then.
Yeah, and then the importance of getting the chunk on that Vi is that Goatmilk Lifestyle can just sprint straight to... I'm sorry. Hunters Association can sprint straight to these grubs and claim them basically uncontested.
Trust
Wow,
me,
I'm gonna
you
keep
haven't-
flipping these teams the whole stream.
You haven't gotten nearly as many things wrong as I have. This is game 3 for me.
I'm just gonna keep calling both teams the wrong name, and everybody's gonna understand what I mean because I'm psychically transmitting the correct info into everyone's brain.
Awesome.
This early game is going very well for Goatmilk Lifestyle. You have the lanes winning in the lanes that you want them to be winning. Your scaling picks have a lead early.
Which is crazy. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
it always
real
feels good.
strong butterfly.
Yeah. But I do love Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa has been my favorite ADC ever since she was released. And my favorite part about Kai'Sa and Kai'Sa drafts especially is that it does like 10k gold down. If you find a Vi ult on a carry alone in the side lane, Kai'Sa can just teleport on their head from
Yep.
fog, and suddenly that play looks so much better.
Ooh. Lissandra able to bait out that Mel shield and it negates nothing. So Lissandra came out a bit ahead in that trade.
Oh, it looks like Nard just flashed out of a
Flashing,
solo kill
yeah.
top lane.
Responded flash to keep the Nar safe for now. And by the way, I'm also a big fan of Kaisa as a Leona main.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Good Nautilus
Big hook
hook.
on the Kog'Maw here.
Vi ult
Vi ult
onto
to
the
follow up.
Kog'Maw. That is the game plan.
Looks like Lissandra TP'd in the back as well. There's a response from Mel, but it looks a little bit late.
Yep. And Nautilus picks up the third kill of the game and walks out. Exactly where you want the kills, on your Vi and Nautilus. That was
Looks like they're gonna
sarcasm
try and
if
do
we
this
didn't
trick.
pick up on that.
I'm sorry, my cat jumped off my desk. I looked away for a second.
You're fine.
Goatmilk is just gonna run straight onto this dragon after that play. They know that they have the numbers, and Kaisa has no ult, so there's no threat to them. And they looks like they TP'd the Aatrox down too, just to make sure that they weren't gonna contest it.
Yeah. Gives
Strongly
Shadows some
discouraging
free time on that
fight.
top turret, though. Still down in that lane. Let's see what Gold is looking at. Oh, I'm typing in the chat. Can you do Schmeckle betting?
Oh my goodness, I forgot about Schmeckle betting. Maybe. See if I can figure it out.
Okay.
I've definitely cashed out Schmeckle bets.
Well, then you should have the power to start them, right?
Yes, I just need to figure out what the command is.
Cool.
If anybody happens to know for some reason.
I don't.
Oh.
I
Oh,
genuinely don't.
prediction.
Somebody
Is it
has
prediction?
tried to make me a mod before, and I declined it because I don't want to learn.
It's probably too late into the game to start a prediction, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. The scaling Kog'Maw is 2, 2, and 2, and has a completed item at 12 minutes, and has gotten 3 plates.
Yeah, the Goatmilk lifestyle is in a really, really good spot. They've claimed a 2,000 gold lead already.
I don't think Mel is happy.
Yeah, it looks like she's gonna go down
Yeah.
at this play. This early game is going really, really well. But you can never count a Kaisa Vi out.
Or apparently a Nautilus Vi, with all 5 of the team's kills between the 2 of them.
Support items they're super strong, right?
Uh-huh.
Because their gold efficiency is like really high.
Very high.
So maybe we get super gold efficient by getting a bunch of kills, right?
I do believe we are getting a locket first item. Quite a bit
Kaisa's
of
in
poke
danger
damage. Yeah. Because that's a husk of a turret so far. Oh, ulting out on the Lulu, though. Oh, Lulu ult saving their life. And Kaisa goes down. That is still a husk of a turret, though. I don't think Nautilus and Vi would have a very good time.
Yeah, and that's
Oh.
gonna give feats to Goatmilk lifestyle, I think, right? They got feats of strength, and then they've just gotten first turret.
Yes. Should be. Because nobody's gotten enough monsters. Epic monster, whatever they're called. Objective
I think
things.
Epic Monsters is right, yeah.
Rift Herald is spawning at 49 seconds though. So the whole storytelling, like different voices thing, and like pulling out the old tongue, like on the spot. Do you know what has trained me to do such things?
I do not.
I have played Dungeons and Dragons
Ah,
for
that'll
the
do.
past 23 years, and I have DM'd
Yeah,
the
that'll do
majority
it.
of that time.
I feel like I definitely was the right type of person to get into Dungeons and Dragons, but I just never got into it. I wonder sometimes if I would like it, but I don't know. I don't think I would.
I really did.
A lot of my friends really liked it in high school. They loved it, and I think they continued to play like all through college. It was like the thing that they always kept getting them to get back together, which is really sweet.
Yeah. I played 3rd edition, and then when 3.5 came out, played that. And then I took a break until 5th and played a bit of that. I did play a touch of Pathfinder, though.
Are those like patches or seasons? I get that in League of
No,
Legends
they're
terms.
different systems, like whole updates. So back in
Oh, okay.
1970s, they came out with Dungeons and Dragons, and then they came out with Advanced D&D, and then I played 2.5. I played 2nd edition and 2.5 when I first started. And then in like
Sorry to interrupt. The Mel
Yeah.
Reflect on Lysandra ult immunes all the damage. I think this Melar is gonna execute her. What a
Yep.
crazy prediction from the Mel. That looked so awful for her until then. So sorry to interrupt, but I had
You're
to
good. That's what
showcase
we're
that.
supposed
That
to
was
be
pretty
talking about.
crazy.
Yeah, so I believe Hades. I'm gonna look this up.
So are the different systems kind of like ARAM versus Nexus Blitz versus Summoner's Rift kind of like they're just like it's the same game but like totally different rules?
It's not totally different rules. It's like different versions of it. It's like Summoner's Rift, but Season 1 versus Season 5.
Got it. Okay.
Where, like,
That makes sense.
yes, but
The goal is the
no.
same, but it looks different and is different.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
That was a really sexy Aatrox cancel on that back. That looked real good.
I hate it when people spam cancel my base. I know it's like good and it's part of the game. It's just like it does mental damage to me every time.
I do that all I can.
Yeah.
So, 1977 was when D&D First Edition came out, and then 1989 was Second Edition. 2000 was Third Edition. Holy shit, I'm old. I remember when that came out. Revised to 3.5 in 2003. Yep. 2008 was 4th edition. We don't talk about it. We played Pathfinder. It was terrible. Do not play 4th edition. And 2014 was 5th edition. So between 1977 and 2014 is 5 editions. And I actually have a full set of the Dungeons and Dragons modules and books, including AD&D, which is 1.5. And we see a huge mid-fight with the Kaisa going down early, Vengeful quickly to follow on the Vi, and Lysandra coming in to CC up on the Gnar. Yup. Gnar's going down too, and that is 3 kills. Nocturne getting the spider swing canceled by the Aatrox, doing some amazing knockups. Gargoomba is really staking their claim as dominant in this top lane.
Yeah, and it looks like Goatmilk Lifestyle got really antsy to take down that mid tower, and as a result, they overextended. The TP came in from Aatrox, instantly pops R, just runs through them. He is so strong. Several shutdowns on the side of Hunters Association. I mean, these guys are just ridiculous. They claim the dragon off of that play. It's so hard when you get into positions like this where your carries are outranged, so you're incentivized to fully commit so everybody can hit. But if you fully commit, you're running into 2 Thanos, Aatrox bundled champions that are just whacking away at you as you're trying to run past them and hit the cog ball.
Yeah.
This game is going to get really difficult for Goatmilk Lifestyle after these resets.
Probably. That Cogma's getting so big.
I don't know if they can dive Lysandra. She can ult herself. Oh, but she dies before it can even go off. Just CC'd to death right there.
Yep. Her ult did go off, but it was not enough.
Oh, did she die before it like fully cast? That was so strange. I didn't see who it went on. Maybe it was on one of them.
I'm upset that there is a 3 petals there that has not been taken.
Trundle is. How did Trundle get on Gnar? Wait, I didn't even see how this happened.
Huh?
I just I looked at the minimap and he's on top of him.
Yeah. There's a lot of petals in this bot side. Thank you, Aatrox.
Yeah,
There's
the
one
big pedals are really important to grab too.
Oh, so important. Permanent stats for the entire team.
Goatmilk lifestyle.
32 bloody petals on red team.
Yeah, they're gonna start the Otacon. They saw Trundle make a play on Gnar, and they've decided that they can take it before gets
Goatmilk
to the spot
Lifestyle
play.
has done this all 3 games. However, Hunter's Association is quicker to the plays this game. Lissandra going into the middle of the tame self ulting. That is so much damage. Blue team, however, did secure the Thornbound Otacon, though that is a following up just 4 going down. All 5 still alive for Hunter's Association because of that shred coming out of the Otacon and those big team fight ults. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is something we see even at the absolute highest levels of play, you know, at Worlds and various regional pro play.
Mm-hmm.
Teams will think that they can burst the Otacon in time and then start it, and even if whether or not they get the Otacon, the enemy team has enough time to run from any corner of the map and just fully commit to a 5v5, and the Otacon damage and the Otacon resist shreds makes it 10 times harder to play.
Yeah.
So I would be very wary of starting Otacon if there's any chance of the enemy team responding, because they will force a fight, and even if you get the Otacon, you're gonna lose so much on the back half of it. It was happening all the time, like early on in the season when Otacon was first released. Remember when there was like 2 different versions?
Oh, yeah.
That was
Yes.
a mess.
Yeah. Well, they had the 2 different attack styles as well.
Yeah, and didn't one of them give like GA or something? And then they had to remove
Yes.
it again?
Because it was way too strong and they nerfed it.
Yeah. It's the same with the original Chemtech Soul, right? Didn't that also give a GA?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, it was Renata. It gave like Renata W to everybody. So when
Yeah.
you died, you had like a couple seconds to keep fighting.
Yes, the life beyond death thing. It was the Scion stuff.
Yes, yeah, that's what it was. You're right. And then that got removed again
False
because
life.
giving
It
5
was
people
called
GA.
false life.
Nice.
Wasn't it? Didn't that? Oh my gosh! Did I just pull that out of nowhere?
That's a crazy pull because I don't know the names of any of the soul passives. I didn't even know they had soul names actually. Now that I'm
They
thinking about
do. Chemtech Soul Passive False Life. Maybe it's something else. Chemtech Soul. Players receive a buff that gives them 10%. That's a new one.
Oh, looks like a little bit of a bush cheese on the Nautilus here. Opting to hook back in and just getting one shot right off of that.
Well, I don't think he had a way out at that point by using Flash to escape, though.
Yeah, this is another awkward time where there's a dragon spawning in 15 seconds. So you can look to play for a tower. Lissandra having to ult to save herself. She might go down here.
Yeah, I think she was just using it to buy time to allow the turret take to go through. However, the Gnar TP comes in, scoots the Kog'Maw back into the team, and Jeeves on Ninja and Arkin just absolutely decimating. Balding
Goodness, this is exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah. Balding
The
play. They're quite low though. Objective spawning very soon. Baron Nash are also spawning quite soon.
Yeah, and that's just a perfect dream play for the side of Goatmilk Lifestyle. You see the carries get separated, Lissandra goes a little bit forwards, you can burst her down, and as soon as she goes down, just full send onto the Kog'Maw. And the Lulu is just not enough to protect when there's nobody else there.
Correct.
So, we'll have to see if they can turn this into more of an advantage. They still have objective bounties, so if they manage to win another fight and take some towers, that's going to be a really nice golden injection for them.
Anybody else saw on the minimap a minion just walking from bot lane up to mid lane down river a red minion for no reason. Also,
I
Baron
I
just
did not see-
spawned. I did not see the timer. This is great. I do
Yeah, the
have
timers on the
objective
map
timers
haven't
up.
been working.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
We'll have to see if Hunters Association think that they're strong enough to take the Baron with the Trundle bot side, or if they're just posturing forwards to get vision. Because their options for taking towers are basically just top tier 2. It's really difficult to push into tier 3s. But they could force them to respawn bot lane and just instantly turn to the Baron. We'll have to see what they try and do here. The ball is fully in Hunters Association's court.
Okay. Man, this Aatrox is strong in that top lane. That is a Mega Gnar who is getting easily out-traded with the fancy feet coming out of this Aatrox. Guar Goomba is so good in that top lane.
Yeah, we're just going to see these waves slowly push in. It's really good that Gnar didn't die there. If anybody on Goatmilk Lifestyle dies, they're going to instantly lose Baron. Looks like Hunters Association is starting it.
Yep. They do have very good vision control in the entire area, so I completely see why. However, Blue side is grouped up. Shadow, however, is found out by that Aatrox and is going to go down before the fight even starts, really. Oh. Vi is
This
down.
Aatrox looks unkillable.
Yeah. I would be surprised if they kept going as Aatrox keeps going, and oh my goodness! Jeez! Oh! Mel and Kaisa able to get that massive shutdown. Mel actually picking up a double kill, but that was nearly 1,000 gold shutdown for that Mel. She just got so much gold. However, with the numbers advantage, Mid and Hib goes down to red side. They move over to the spot side where there's just a couple remaining minions, but that's all they need with those Void Grub buffs. Lulu dying to minions. Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, Hunters Association
Oh!
is just absolutely devouring
That
the space.
shield?
Oh my goodness.
Yup. Yup. Yup.
10 times out of 10, if I'm that Lulu, I am dead. I just want everybody
That
to
is
know that.
exactly what I thought, and I was already about to say, and nobody on our team blocked for her.
Right? I would just assume
Wow.
that I'm gonna get a block.
PB Crescents, I bow to your Lulu superiority. I hate that champ. I only play her when I'm absolutely forced to, so fair.
I used to love playing with Lulus, but I don't
Uh-huh.
really see it that often anymore in solo queue.
Hook onto the Aatrox. We see the Kaisa ult come in. That is so much damage. Was that another shutdown? That was 400 gold, right?
I think it was just a regular kill because the Aatrox gave the shutdown in the last fight. But these
Okay.
isolated picks are exactly what Goatmilk Lifestyle wants. Hunters Association is starting the Baron after losing their extremely strong top laner. I think that they have realized that they cannot make a play here.
Yep.
But it looks like, I guess
Discretion
there's
is
just a
the
little bit of a
golden
dance
crown.
between Drake and Baron, right?
Yes.
And
Although
mid
Vi
tower.
can
There's
solo down
3
there.
plays being made.
Oh my gosh, there is. Mel hoping with Kaisa poke to just get them off of the objective. There's not terribly much range outside of the Kog'Maw on this Red Sea team, so they are able to just poke them out while securing the Drake and
Wow.
getting a push in mid.
That is a
Goodness.
monster play for Goatmilk Lifestyle. They got a pick on the Aatrox, immediately took the mid tower, run back, get the dragon, and nothing is traded back from the side of Hunters Association.
Wow.
That's exactly what you want as a pick team or a pick
Uh-huh.
comp like this.
That was fantastic play. Goatmilk Lifestyle showing they are absolutely fighting for every step in this playoffs. They want to go on to the next round. They are the 4th seed in this tournament, so they are a strong contender. And they don't care that Hunters Association only dropped 1 game in the regular season. This is playoffs. Everybody's on equal standings.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Hunters Association have lost their second ever game, right? Goatmilk won last game,
Uh-huh.
or Goatmilk won first game.
Last game. Hunters Association
Last
won
game,
first
right?
game. Uh-huh. They're
So-
1-1.
That's actually a testament to Goatmilk lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
If you see a team come into playoffs dropping a single game out of 8 series and going 16-1, it must feel really, really good to be able to take a game off so early in the series.
Yes. Okay.
And they might have another pick here on the Trundle. Looks like he barely gets
Oh,
out in time.
Aatrox
Aatrox
is
on
in
the
the back
flank.
line, though. Oh, no.
Can he get the Kaisa? Kaisa lives. Aatrox is dead.
Chowdi just barely getting out. Jeeves able to still keep doing some damage. However, the front line is starting to go down with the Gnar dying, followed closely by the Mel, and the bot lane for blue team slinks back to base with a strong TP and push coming out. Lissandra TP's into her death,
Wow.
though, with a beautiful hook coming out. PB Crescent's getting that kill on the Nautilus, though they
I
are
think they might be able to end in
trying
his
to
face.
end. Hunters Association pushing in on the Nexus. Does Jeeves have enough? No, they do not. And with that ace, Hunters Association wins game 3.
And that game started off really favorably for Hunters Association, but Goatmilk Lifestyle really made them fight for it. There was a lot of they were showing signs of life the entire time right up until the end.
And we're gonna do this really quick because I already have the invite for the next game. So, yep. Okay, pick ban. This is great. All right, let me get this set up. And I
Yeah,
only
I think
have
there may be
3
an
for
issue
draft.
here. I can fix this problem. One
Okay.
second. One moment, please.
I am just relating what you have said to the teams.
Actually, wait. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Sorry for the delay, folks. I will have this done shortly.
They are affirming that they only see 3 drafts, 3 games. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Perfect. There are really not enough characters.
Are
It's so
you able to
interesting.
message the teams?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so can I leave this for you and take a quick break to refill my beverages?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Have fun, everyone.
I'm alone with the stream. How's everybody doing? Gotta fix this very quickly. Hoping that we have a oh my goodness, what is happening? Hopefully we have a fix for this soon. Everything always gets a little messed up around playoffs, so Oh yeah, and I can do a prediction this time. So, do we usually do predictions before draft, or is it we start it during draft? I think that's right. Can someone in the chat remind me? It's been a while since I've watched an LBLCS stream. Too busy running it. Okay, I got the new draft links for both teams, so I'm just waiting for them to open them up and tell me that they're working. Nobody has responded to me, so I'm just waiting to. Oh, I have a started. I have a draft started on my screen. So once Loki's back, the scene we can get the scene changed to the right one, so we can see. They haven't. There's been no picks. I could narrate it if they start it, but I, I don't know about that. It's so hard to keep track of.
How are we doing?
We're doing great. I am pretty sure that they got the new draft links. I can send you the streamer link. Actually,
Oh, can you
DM it to
please?
you.
Or listed in the channel? That would work too. Ah, there it is. Oh, wonderful.
They haven't started. I think they're still choosing sides.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, they aren't. Hunters Association is on blue.
Okay. That's fine. I need to go to Streamcast.
And you know what? I just realized this is the first ever. Oh my god, something just exploded in my neighborhood.
Uh-oh.
What the hell
Somebody
was that?
ran off the road into a tree, and there's cops and a tow truck out in front of my house. Somebody was probably drunk and
sorry.
took the back roads. It happens every few years.
That was insanely loud. What the heck was that?
Transformer, probably.
Hope not. Anyways, as I was saying, this is the first ever
Best of 5?
Game 4 Fearless in LBLCS history. This is the first time we've ever had a fourth game.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, actually, they just brought something up in the chat about Fearless picks. That's a good point. I will try and remember, but I wasn't here for game 1. I can pull up a list of champs picked if you can send it in the chat.
Okay. I can. A list of champs picked. So we are live problem solving. Ruffian, you have no idea how grateful I am you are here.
Oh yeah, of course. I was working on something and I looked over and I'm like, wait, Loki's solo casting a best of 5. That's not happening.
Thank you. I mean, I begged in the stream chat earlier.
Yeah, I think a lot of our streamers have had a bunch of IRL stuff come up. And on top of that, the massive increase in teams that we took this year meant that there's just a way more administration going on than usual, so it's been really
Mhm.
hard to keep up with everything. Like everything that we would usually do is 10 times more than usual.
Yeah.
Okay, I sent you the list of champs.
Awesome. Okay.
And it looks like the Rek'Sai and the Syndra are staying banned from previous in the series. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the top laner on Goatmilk Lifestyle, but I would assume that it's Rek'Sai jungle.
Okay, I have put all the picked champions in the chat for the teams to see. Same bands out of Huntress Association thus far. Nocturne, I think, is different. That is 3 jungle bands. Okay, Huntress Association's jungler probably a bit pinched here. I don't think they're in order on Team 2.
Probably
really
not.
don't.
Sometimes teams will start draft before they get in.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is something that people, when we were discussing whether or not we were going to implement Fearless for this season, this is exactly the kind of situation that a lot of the Fearless deniers brought up. Is you get to game 4, there's 6 junglers unpickable because they've been played, and now you've triple banned jungle. There are now 9 junglers out.
Yep.
So the
And there
remaining
could be a
pool
game 5.
is, yeah, right.
Which
You
will
got a
bring
game
that
5.
to
Now you've got
11.
15. I can't do math. You're right. I can't do math.
That's okay. My undergrad was in engineering. You're fine. And Quico, we so appreciate all the administration work that everybody's done. It's amazing. You guys are incredible. We see a Lucian Nami bot lane. How did that
Can
wait
I-
till game 3? Sorry, that's just such like a standard bot lane.
A lot of people have been moving away from the Nami and the Lucian pairing, but in games like this where the champ pools are tight,
Mhm.
it can be very, very versatile.
Particularly since that combination has been meta so many times that it's just delightful to be able to get it.
A lot of people have a ton of practice on it.
Yeah, they know exactly how to play it. What? Okay.
Oh wow,
Okay.
that's surprising to me. I think a lot of people would opt into the Xayah Rakan pairing.
Huh. Well, Rakan was already picked.
He was. You're so correct.
Game 1. So.
And this is why I have already put a ticket in for adding the previous picks to the stream draft.
Yay! Rise coming
And the Rise
out.
picked up. I wonder if Goatmilk Lifestyle will ban Cassiopeia or not. I have no idea if mid 2 easy plays it, but it is a very, very, very bad Rise matchup.
Yeah.
A lot of the times people will ban it even if the enemy shows no games on it because it's so hard for Rise to play. And the Jarvan ban makes sense with Poppy out. It's difficult to answer.
And I'm gonna let you finish out this draft and go get the snack I started warming up. Whee!
Awesome, go for it. Everybody in chat can just listen to me talk about nothing. Ooh, a Zed ban. If that is a ban for Zed jungle, most Zed jungle players will play Kiana because she's so strong right now. So I'm wondering if we're gonna get a really spicy Aurora Kiana, super strong skirmishing. That would be a lot of fun to watch. And with the way the game 2 went, which was the one that was playing when I joined, I would love to see a Kiana Aurora game. That would just be so much fun. And here I am talking about Cassio bans when Aurora was picked first. I am so tired.
Wow, not many picks were made since I left. Okay.
Yeah, I think with each pick and ban, everybody's checking the list of players or the list of champs to make sure they don't pick something that's been picked already.
That makes sense.
Now, with the Volibear blind, there's a super secret jungle pick here that I'm not gonna reveal. That is a super Volibear counter, but it's also integral to my team's strategy. I think
Is Jax it?
yeah, Jax is it. It's the Jax jungle pick into Volibear. I was
Yeah.
so much for the mystery. I mean, this matchup is so difficult for Volibear to play.
It's so
Half of his
meta
kit
right
gets
now
blocked.
too. Jax is just super strong in the jungle. Like S tier junglers on both sides. However, Volibear can somewhat mitigate it by going the Bruiser build rather than the Navori Quick Blades.
Yeah, it feels so bad for Volibear to try and play. Oh my goodness, it's an Aurora top and a Cassio mid. I feel so vindicated right now. This is amazing.
Oh my goodness.
We've got
That is
double.
a fun comp.
This draft is so amazing to me. The Cassio counter into the Rise, the Jax counter into the Volibear.
Mm-hmm.
As long as Xayah Leona can survive bot lane into Lucian Nami, this blue side draft looks so good.
Lucian Nami does not much. As long as Leona does not get bubbled, it's fine.
Yeah, it can be. It's another. It's like sorry, I'm stuttering over myself. It's the exact same as the last lane, right? With Koglulu, Kai'Sa, Nautilus,
Mhm.
where you have a melee support and into a range support, they automatically lose push.
Yeah.
So their best option is to just last hit as much as possible without dying.
Yep. However,
So we will see.
I do want to point out that Leona has more damage early than Alistar.
That's true.
So-
That is true.
It is not quite as one-sided.
Yeah, a good engage from Leona can certainly turn this around, but
Oh yeah, and with the jungle Jax, come on, Jax and Leona. One of my favorite things is a decent Jax jungle, and I will just go around and invade with that Jax and try to escape from a Jax Leona. Try. It's so oppressive.
yeah, and they both also really like long fights. Because
Mhm.
Leona can just apply so many stuns, and Jax just fully stacks his passive and smacks away. Imagine
Yeah.
if he had a real weapon.
And then also can get stuns off at a slightly different timer than Leona's stuns, so they tend not to overlap. It is gorgeous.
Fear what they cannot understand.
Exactly. I'm not in the lobby. Have they started the countdown? Oh, they have. I see it now.
Yes. Okay, good. It's streaming to Discord still.
What did
Yes,
I
it
do?
is.
Perfect. And since we are in Big Band's spectator delay, shall we see about finishing up our story?
Let's go. Let's go for it.
So, where we left off, Rowan was asking, would that I could offer something to a spirit such as thee in payment? Ah, said Nocturne, drawing closer still. His hands trembled in excitement, and his blades clicked as they cut the stones and armor of paltry belongings scattered below him. And Rowan did feel within him a thirst for violence. Perhaps, if I had something fresh to eat, and something warm to wear, then I could make the journey westward. And Rowan did give Nocturne her bindle of foodstuffs, and her warm clothes despite his body of bark and blades. Ah, said Nocturne, rising up before Rowan, his carved face peering into her eyes. But are thy words true? I wonder, what is the content of thy heart? And he sank a blade deep inside her chest and raised her body high above his head. Yet Rowan was silent and resolute, for she knew her fate when she saw the bones scattered about Copperwood Glade, and had accepted it gladly. Nocturne then lowered Rowan and placed her before him, and her wounds were healed. Your words are spoken truly, and your offerings are given freely, and your heart is kind. You will not die upon this day. Go back to your home and live your life, and the Lord Bryn will never trouble thee again. And Rowan did thank the spirit, and when she awoke, she returned to her home at the edge of the Elderwood, and her family went to take the final tree, and then lived happily for many generations, until they became one with the forest, as was the agreement they had struck so many years before. As for Lord Bryn, he and his knights were slain by vicious spirits while they rested, and his kingdom fell into a dark slumber from which it never awakened. The Elderwood grew quickly towards these lands, and consumed them utterly within a year, with nary a soul escaping. One can still find their ruins in the place now known as Somberwood, where it is said the spirit Nocturne visits from time to time to admire his handiwork. And that concludes the short story, The Spirit of the Copperwood Glade.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
It's honestly making me kind of sleepy, like in a good way. You know what I mean? No, like in a way, like I don't know.
Uh-huh.
That was a compliment. I swear.
So once I have actually sung in a Discord with some friends, and their comment was, "Please stop. I'm falling asleep. I can't play if I'm asleep." And I was very, very popular as a babysitter because kids just fall asleep around me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just a thing.
That's awesome.
We still have 2 minutes on the spectator delay. I did not quite divide that story evenly. Oh well. But that's okay.
It's okay. You did the best you could with what you were given.
Yeah, I did not read it ahead of time. That's okay. I figured Nocturne would be appropriate for spooky season. Maybe next
that was
stream
a
I'll
good
do Nocturne story. Or not Nocturne, Fiddlesticks' story.
Speaking of Fiddlesticks, do you remember the Fiddlesticks rework? I think that was my
Mhm.
favorite Riot rework ever.
It was pretty good. I kind of miss the bouncing crows, though, with fear.
Oh god, I don't. That was the worst. Bot lane? Oh my god.
Do you remember bouncing crows plus Brandalt with Rylite?
Yes. And I hated it.
It was so fun. Particularly with Leona. You don't get to move. Die!
Yeah, I couldn't stand the old Fiddlesticks. His what did his old Q do? I don't even, was it the same? It was a point and click sphere still, right? But it was longer.
He had a suck that the number of targets scaled with his level. Right?
Something like that. I remember it was weird.
I did not play him in jungle. I only played Rammus and Amumu back then.
I was never really much of a Fiddlesticks player. He was never really in the roles that I liked playing.
Yeah.
I had a friend that went really crazy on Fiddlesticks mid when it was really strong with like the tank items. He loved Fiddlesticks mid.
There is, however, an item I utterly hate and I think should be removed out of the game.
What's that?
Umbral Glaive.
Yeah, a lot of
that.
non-Pike players hate that item.
Fucking hate Pike, and then Umbral Glaive is just, God damn it! Leave my wards alone!
I played in an oh, excuse me, oh my goodness. I played in an exhibition match in a draft league yesterday, and I don't remember the champion, but one of my jungler built Umbral Glaive as like a fourth item, and it was on a character that definitely doesn't usually build it. And I remember we were walking up to a ward, and he just one-tapped it right in front of my face, and I like S-keyed my character and just stood there for like 3 seconds like, how the fuck did he do that?
Mm-hmm.
And then I remembered it had Umbral Glaive, and I was like, oh, that's how.
Yep.
Now I'm curious what the item was, because it was. I remember it being like on. It was just such a strange character to build it on, but it worked. So. Can't hate.
Senna has a history of building the item
Oh yeah, that's right.
with her lethality build from a couple splits ago. Or
Yeah.
seasons. Years. I'm old.
Excuse me. Yeah, that was a while ago.
Oh, Volibear finds a Jax in a bush. I don't think the bear is going to enjoy that too much. Yep. Mm-hmm. Taking it by the 3rd health from Jax Auto and... not spider, snake poison. We are going
Yeah,
to
the good
devolve
news
rapidly.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this whole game.
Yay.
The good news for Volibear is that jungle camps and jungle pets heal just like a ridiculous amount now.
Mm-hmm. Hunters Association did win 3rd game, right?
Yes, it is currently 2-1 to Hunters Association,
Okay. Yeah.
entering the first ever Fearless Game 4 in LBLCS history. I'm really excited to see how this goes. And this, by the way, what's happening right now is exactly why this matchup is so unplayable for Ryze. Every
Mhm.
time he walks up to try and do anything, Cassio's gonna slam a Q on his face and run away with the move speed, and there's nothing he can do.
Wow.
Just over and over and over again.
And Cassiopeia's early game was recently buffed. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this matchup is very difficult.
Oh, she doesn't have level 2 quite yet. There it is. And yeah, Leona level 2. Even Lucian Nami have to back up.
Clearing out that ward is really nice too, because it means they can play from the bush and keep
Mhm.
threat on the wave.
Public service announcement. If you are an ADC and have a Leona support, push for level 2 first, for the love of God, and then be in range to follow up if she hits a knee.
Oh, Ryze is in trouble here.
Mm-hmm. He's pretty darn low. Ooh. Getting that passive proc out of the Lucian. Good bit of damage onto the Leona.
Yeah, these quick trades are super favorable for Lucian Nami. So if Zaya Leona want to play, oh, here we go.
Ian by the Leona. Flashing
3
forward
flashes
with the
used.
Ignite going. Now turning onto the Nami as her Q comes back up on that 6-second cooldown at this early in the game. However, Volibear now making his way into the bot lane. Unseen on any wards by blue team.
Oh, Jax might be able to get here in time. Let's see what happens. No
Ooh.
flashes available for the bot lane of Goatmilk,
Leona
so-
sacrifices herself for her ADC, and Jax comes in, finds the Volibear, and secures a return kill. Keeps kind of going here. I don't think he's going to have leap range, though. Yep. After the trade, support for jungler, which I'm going to put the advantage onto the red team? Or blue team for that, because support lost some XP.
Yeah, I think it's gonna depend on what happens after this
Oh.
play. Leona is just sprinting straight to Volibear's Raptors to delay him.
Yeah. And now walking top. Trying to get some deep wards. Oh!
My heart goes out to
Hex
this
Flash
Ryze.
over the wall. That is a very low top laner.
Volibear is right there too. Just
Mhm.
if they pull this play and they don't see Volibear, he's gonna be able to respond pretty easily. But I think they do
They
see
question
him.
mark pinged him. And there's a pink ward. They know they don't have vision in that bush. Or else Urgot would be losing his goddamn mind.
But yeah, I wonder if they're gonna pull it right here. They pull the wave, so
Now
the
they
wave crash.
Yep.
That is one dead crab.
And Leona gets out. Huge. Ooh, even though the gank mid did not result in a kill, that increased pressure allowed Cassiopeia to get further ahead.
enforcing the Rise off this wave. However, with the support on a very long roam, Xayah falling a little bit behind in farm. And getting a bit poked out.
Yeah, and it's good to see that they're keeping the pressure on the Xayah. It's one of my pet peeves when teams make a play on one side of the map and the other side of the map refuses to adapt to it. So,
well, we have
it's good to
not
see.
seen that with these two teams. They have been fantastic about using cross-map plays in order to secure advantages. Or keep things even.
Yeah, it's looking like a bit of, like almost a 20 CS gap on the Lucian
Mm-hmm.
in exchange for a dive on the Urgot. And perhaps a second kill on the Urgot. Let's see, Aurora's got 6.
Yeah.
He flashes right out of there.
Yeah, don't blame him. He does not have his TP up. He has already used it, though. So, getting forced off this wave is hard. That is quite an Aurora CS lead already. Okay. Did Rice just ult back to lane? No, he still has ult up. Jax, however, is there on the grounded field, cannot flash out, and that is Feats of Warfare secured for Cassiopeia in this mid lane with that kill. Oh! And Jax found the Volibear. Volibear is a level up, but that was a very even trade of damage. And there is a lane swap with Jeeves the Ninja on Lucian going to top to face Grar Goomba on the Aurora. Aurora already doing a good chunk of damage. Is a 1.5 advantage.
I love seeing this swap. They sent the Lucian top probably because he's their strongest team member and they want to contest these grubs.
Nice.
And he was also able to get up there in time to catch that last wave, so there was minimum minions dropped.
Beautiful.
But that works versus most melee top laners. Hang on, Cassio might have a solo kill in the mid lane here. I've just taken a bunch of damage. But I worry about Lucian answering the Aurora, but it looks like Nami's getting here. Flashes the bubble. It looks like Aurora's gonna go down in a couple of seconds. And there we have it.
Yeah.
Now, grub spawning in 15 seconds. Volibear's just hovering around this mid lane. Hunters
That is
Association's gonna be able to pick up the grubs.
But Leona... Oh, Leona was really not that needed. Other than for the
Although,
Volibear... Ooh.
Nami's coming
does
as well.
Leona
This
get
might be a
out?
double kill for the Volibear.
Yep.
One more?
Nice.
Yeah.
So, kills are now even. Jax is looking to do a little bit of fishing in that river. How appropriate. Oh, flashes forward
flashing
for the
in.
double stun. So much damage coming out
Rise
onto the
TP's
Volibear.
behind.
And picks up a kill 2v1.
Is he gonna get out? I don't think so. Nami's got bubble.
Not with that
Rise
bubble
has
hitting.
root, auto, and he's dead.
480 gold in the pocket of Rise there, because that was a shutdown onto the Jax. And red team was able to put off the securing of the Void Grubs with that by taking out the jungler.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's very unfortunate. It looked like Goatmilk Lifestyle was setting up to take those grubs, and it all fell apart when Rise got dove on mid lane.
Yeah.
But the good news is
Volibear being
Volibear was
there
able
to
to
turn
clean
it
up a couple
was
kills.
Huge.
Yeah.
Cassiopeia is a level up on Rise. And 20 CS. Top lane is also 20 CS up. So I do believe the CS lead is where we see our gold lead coming from. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, beautiful
Rise
Leona
no
ult
flash.
into the grounded. Yeah. Rice took one step.
Yeah, playing this lane without flash is so scary for that exactly that happening just over and over again. Any CC lands on Rise, and he's gonna get one shot by this Cassio.
And red team did move their bot lane into the top lane for the objective, but Leona just walked up from bot. Oh, and
onto the
hitting
Nami.
an E over the wall. Finding a little
Nami
bit of a
ult.
Fisher cell. Cassiopeia. Ooh, nice. Jump out by the Jax on the pot bloom, whatever thing. Brain stuff.
TP on Rise. It is now a 4v5 with Urgot roaming it from bot lane. Aurora already putting damage into that bot lane turret in recompense. Did they get one of the grubbies?
Yes,
No.
they did get one. They got one. Hunters Association got one.
Okay.
But then I think because they knew Aurora didn't have. It's showing at the top.
Grubbies,
I
Void
don't-
Grubs 1, Void Grubs 2. Yeah, I don't see it when I click on the champions, so.
Yeah,
I'm
that's weird. That
losing
must be a
my mind.
spectator bug. It's not showing on either team. That's very weird. That's definitely a spectator bug.
Excellent.
Oh, Cassio.
However, there
Maybe
are
getting
quite
picked
a
off
few
by this
team
volley
members
bear.
behind. Beautiful Leona ult. Holy shit! And the flash across the wall with the oh, you deserved that kill. That was gorgeous.
Yeah, the Avengers showing up to save that Cassio.
Mm-hmm. She's a slippery snake. The danger noodle gets away.
Oh, they're looking for a dive on this
Hex
Urgot.
slash.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. And Leona lives.
Uh-huh. That was real clean. That was
And it looks like first tower is going to go down here. But I think because they make that play, they're not going to be able to run to this dragon.
okay.
Red team's
Or I'm going to eat my words and they're going to run straight to the dragon. I think that's what's going to happen here. Hunters Association just absolutely running this early game.
Do I have the logos on the right side? I don't know anymore.
I have no clue.
Excellent. Is there anybody who in chat can tell me? Because I've really honestly lost track of what side is what team. This stream is devolving so hard quickly.
Yeah.
And there's
I was
still
surprised-
some people who are really invested in it. I mean, Vega's Milk is super supportive of all their teams. Milk Org. Hunters Association, I think they had a swap out of somebody, maybe. Or was that Milk? I think that might have been Milk. But yeah, so there are people in chat who are invested and know who's on what team.
Yeah, I believe it was Hunters Association with a top lane swap. Well, Leona going straight onto Nami here. If the Cassio catches up, this Nami is not long for this world.
I do hope
Oh,
it's on the
that
wrong side.
bubble barely saves her, but Leona manages to finish the kill. And a Rise ult coming in here with, and Urgot was running to the wave, means that the Leona is not going to escape for that.
Oh. Okay, I'm fixing it now.
will soon
Goatmilk, red side. Hunters Association, blue side.
Awesome.
Actually, you might know, is there a way to get everybody's logos like the same dimensions so we don't have to resize them all the time? Like we can just swap through the images and it'll just go into the same dimensions? Oh, we see Bush Cheese and Bully Bear walks into a trap of Leona and Jax. Meanwhile, Aurora and Cassiopeia get a kill onto the Urgot and bot lane, and blue team is able to walk out of the top lane cross map play, and tier 2 bot turret is getting pushed down by the two members of Hunters Association.
Yeah, and I really like this from Aurora and Cassio. They know that by showing bot lane, they may give up some prio on this Rift Herald, but they're basically saying, one of us has TP, we are so strong that we're gonna bet that even though two of us are on the bot side, diving your top laner and taking your tower, that by the time the Rift Herald is up, you're not gonna be able to take it in our face, and we're gonna be able to get our backs off and walk to this objective and take it as well.
And yes, Gingy, I
There-
know that's I'm asking if all the logos can be the same size, so when I save them, it works. Oh,
I think it's possible, but I would have to look into it.
Yeah, just have the teams submit in this size.
I put a feature request in for the stream link on the draft website to be able to show the team names instead of the pictures, so it should be easier to select the logos there, and
Oh,
that should
cool.
format them for you. Because right now, when you click the drop down, it's just a bunch of pictures, so it's kind of hard to scroll through.
Yeah.
But once it's the team names, you can just search the name, and then you won't have to put the logo on the stream anymore.
Okay. Cool. Blue Team Hunters Association does pick up that Rift Herald, and are they going to pop it top? That is. Oh, yeah, they are. That is a dead rise. That is a rise no longer of this world on my screen. Balding picks up his fourth kill of the game. Their fourth kill of the game, and top lane out a turret. So they are 3 turrets to 0 turrets. Goodness. Goatmilk is not... Okay. This is a significant lead. I hadn't been quite paying attention. That's a 5k gold lead.
It's crazy. There's a 5k gold lead on the side of Hunters Association, and Jeeves the Ninja still manages to have 0 deaths. I am not the kind of ADC that will go 0 deaths in a game like this. So I have a lot of respect for people that can control themselves, because when the game starts getting out of control, I start making very silly decisions.
Yeah, you and I should never play together. We would enable each other's bad habits.
It would be pretty crazy for sure.
Yeah.
Hunters Association looks to be just pressuring this massive gold advantage. They don't know it yet, but they are sacrificing Aurora to the gods here.
Yep.
Although she might just pick up a solo kill on the Urgot, and
Yeah.
then they lose the mid tier too.
Or
Oh no,
Aurora
this is a
just
disaster
says,
for
"I am
Goatmilk
the bunny."
lifestyle.
We win every Oh!
Oh, they caught the Herald before it crashes into the tier 3.
That was so close.
Super close.
Leona just walks out because it's Leona.
And this game is just getting harder and harder and harder. We're up to 7k gold lead on the side of Hunters Association. If you are on Goatmilk lifestyle, how are you getting back into this game? Or what are you looking for to get back into this game? Because I don't know what I would do. Big Cassio ult.
Probably when we have a numbers advantage like this, just go for it. Though what go button do they really have?
Oh, Aurora right onto the Lucian. Flashes the both spells. Wait, this might be a solo
Great
kill for the
call.
Lucian. Oh, by Aurora surviving with a hair's breadth. That was super close.
The rabbit surviving by a hair?
Oh my god, that was good.
You're the one that did it. I don't think they scale. I think Hunters Association actually has a scaling advantage.
I agree with that.
Significantly. In ADC and mid. And jungle.
Oh, but it looks like they're going to look for a pick on the Aurora here to try and claim the shutdown, but the Jack's coming in right at the perfect second to trade the Lucian kill.
Oh, and the TP of the Cassiopeia as well.
And this Jax is so tanky. I don't think they have the damage for this. I think a couple more are going to die on the side of Goatmilk lifestyle.
Particularly
This is looking
with
like
the
an
Leona.
absolute disaster.
Just lock everyone up. That was...
Ryze trying to ult away. I think he's going to get it off.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so that was 4 for 1. And with the Hex Gates, they were able to move around the map so quickly and get mid lane in position to get ready to push. Leona getting deep vision. Yup. And
Ryze might be in
I would
trouble
dive
here.
this.
He has
I
to be
would-
really careful.
man, I fully supported that E-use.
Yeah, and I think now they just want to get these waves under, try and get their resets in.
Mm-hmm.
They have Dragon in a minute, so
Yeah.
that I wonder if Goatmilk is going to contest this Dragon. Yeah, this is why playing the Jax into the volley bear just feels so good. There's just nothing he can do.
Jax is sitting on 16 inch gold as well. and still has a gold lead in pocket. Like, in items.
Yeah.
Sitting on 1,600.
That's crazy.
Wow. Ooh. Oh. That is a 2v4. Pulling comes out. Nami sends the wave over. Beautiful flash against the knock-up, the bubble from Nami. Huge turnaround ult from the Cassiopeia, and mid too easy, making this game look too easy. They are able to survive the onslaught in an outnumbered fight and turn around and chase Rise and Urgot down to the ends of the earth. Pick up more petals? Or just turn on the Atacon? Or end the game? What's the call here? Atacon.
I think they're gonna go for the Otacon. Maybe they get one tower with it. It's probably too early to go for the full end, but I would love to see it. I love trying to end games when I shouldn't. It's so much fun. I'm not being sarcastic too. I used to do that all the time, and my teammates absolutely hated me for it.
Oh no. 50 spirit petals. A 21-minute Atacon take with 50 spirit petals.
I don't think I've ever seen that many that early. That's crazy.
That is 1,250 XP and 35 adaptive force. So
Yeah, Cassio is sporting a 3-level advantage because of the combination of 50 spirit petals and Rod of Ages.
Yep.
That guy is an absolute monster right now.
Top lane 3-level advantage, 2-level advantage in jungle, 3 in mid, 1 in ADC. Lucian has been trying, and even Leona has a level lead in spite of being down a level early because she roams so heavily to make plays around the map.
And this gold lead has stretched all the way to 10,000. I mean, this is so hard for Goatmilk Lifestyle to play at this point.
It is. They did take a game off of Hunter's Association, which is so good. Oh, Cassiopeia taking the Blast Cone into the blue pit and finding 3 members of Red Team with the Rizal coming in. I do believe Cassiopeia loses their life off that. Blue Team now chasing down this poor Urgot, who is not long for this world, and they will take a Hex Drake for their troubles.
Yeah, and honestly, the silver lining here for Goatmilk Lifestyle is they just claimed a 800 gold shutdown on the Cassio.
Yep.
They're gonna get this tower shutdown, and they're gonna lose their Nami for the tower, but that's a lot of gold for them. And getting the early dragon. Hang on a second.
Oh!
Ignore everything that I just said. That's rough.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is that it's really good to get that pick on the Cassio and trading the tower for the dragon, because they took a dragon earlier to delay the soul, but it looks like it wasn't enough. Hunter's Association was able to get to that mid tower before they could get a couple kills, and now they're going to be slamming into these inhibitors.
Okay. Goodness.
PB Crescents really wants to keep this vision score up. Walking straight into the enemy base to take control ward. I gotta respect that. Oh wait, Goatmilk Lifestyle is taking a really good play here.
Very
They just
good
killed
fight.
3 people down.
Oh, the
Massive
Cassio
4-man
kills.
Cassio are. Holy crap, but I don't
Oh.
think it's enough. I think they're gonna get aced here. That's a massive play for Goatmilk Lifestyle. They've just cut the gold lead down from 10,000 to 5,000 in one fight.
That was huge!
And the Baron is spawning in 20 seconds. Are they
They're gonna get
are they gonna
perform.
That's a massive play. I am
Such a
so
huge
sorry to our
play.
viewers. I looked away when that fight started. I did not see how that happened, but that's a ridiculous turn for them.
I distracted him, it's fine.
It looks like they're going to opt into just burning this Baron down immediately. They're not even going to try and get this mid tower. I think that makes a lot of sense. Leona, Zaya, and Aurora are up. I don't think you
Ooh,
have
there's
the
a
luxury of getting
TP
the
coming
towers.
in. out of
Hunters
this
Association
Aurora.
has to be careful here. The Baron is going down well before they get here. If Garguma runs in and dies, this could be really bad. Oh, no,
Oh,
the
the
Rise ult
Rise
takes
ult.
3 out. Lucian might lose his life here. Aurora ult
Rise ult
down.
just
Can he
acted
dodge
like
the
a Poppy ult
spells?
for
Oh
Hunters
no, that is
Association.
so unfortunate.
Oh, Lucian getting the circle.
The Baron should help them stall these waves out, but that is really unfortunate. That play looked so good for them right up until the end.
And Jeeves has been playing so carefully this game, too. Amazing on Aurora to be able to capitalize on this. Gargumba has really made their mark on the Rift.
The question is, where do you go from here? You've taken the Baron, which in this case is just good to not let the other team have Baron. Because if Hunters Association had gotten Baron off of that sequence, I think the game would end. I don't think that they can stop them.
Yeah, probably. Oh my goodness. I do want to point out, for a little bit longer here, Arkin, despite being in a miserable lane matchup, again has the, well, now second highest CS, now that Cassiopeia got a few more, but has really been up there for me, just doing their job to scale in this game. And Rise does scale.
Yeah, and that gold lead, like I said earlier, was literally 10,000 gold before that play. So the fact that it's now cut down to barely more than, actually less than 4,000. If you can win a fight 10,000 gold behind, the next fight, when you're only 4,000 gold behind, is going to feel like a breath of fresh air.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're still losing. You know you're losing. But it just feels so much better than losing by 10,000.
Absolutely. Ooh!
You're actually
Baldin
portaling
takes a
right
hex.
into 5 people.
Oh,
He doesn't manage to get the stun off, though. Is he going to die out of the Zanyas? Oh, the
How?
Urgot ult, and
Urgot
Aurora's dead. Wait, this is a huge play for Goatmilk Lifestyle. Cassio R is down. If they can get this volley bear on the face of any carry here, they're going to be able to ace them. Massive Nami bubble. Is it enough?
oh.
And
So
Goatmilk decides to
tenuous.
cut the play when they're ahead.
Cassiopeia
I think
does
I agree with
so
that.
much damage. Just so much damage.
You can't be mad about cutting that play where it is, because if any more of them die here, they could lose the game.
Absolutely.
But they're still fishing for something here. They have a
Hunters
TP from
Association
Urgot.
definitely wants to stop their backs, though. Because the minions are in their base as Urgot
And
goes
flash
a
Nami
beautiful
bubble.
double bubble.
Huge bubble. Oh my god. Goatmilk
Shouty,
Lifestyle just
that
5 for
was
0 them.
massive.
Hang on. Cassio might live this, but
Yeah. If
That's
I was them,
another
I would just
insane
let
play.
Cassio go. Don't overchase. Take the objective. The 100% play is taking that objective. There's a little bit of vision for you to clear, guys.
yeah, and I wonder if this Cassio is gonna try and do anything funky here. If I am her, I'm just gonna be like, shit, we lost the team fight. Time to base.
Yup. And
This is looking
Rise,
more and more like it's gonna go to a game 5.
Yup. It's 1
The
a.m.
game is
Ruffian.
dead even. The game is dead even. And Urgot's dead. Oh my goodness.
Late game Aurora. Yep. I believe she's going for Zanya's last item. Yeah, late game Aurora. The champion does altogether too much damage.
I'm in shock that that gold lead was briefly 300 after being a 10k deficit. And it looks like Rise is gonna get picked here on this red buff. The ult doesn't take him out. I'm not sure why. Maybe he got
Leona
stunned
Q.
to cancel it, but Leona loses her life for that.
Yep. Oof. Pretty long cooldowns too. Aurora on that bot inhibitor. Nami fishing for a bubble though?
Nami might die to 2 spells here, but she dodges both.
Oh, but here's the Aurora ult. Gets rooted, gets flipped back. Nami fishing in her base. Did well. Vengeful, however, flashing onto a stun, onto this Cassiopeia with Jeeves
Oh,
the
Jeeves
Ninja.
dodges the Cassio
Oh,
R.
beautiful, beautiful turn to not get stunned because Jeeves the Ninja was 100% dead if he did not dodge that Cassiopeia ult. So
Oh my
good.
goodness. This game is firmly in the hands of Goatmilk Lifestyle now. I mean, I can't believe that they've managed to get back to where they are. Jax? Okay, I was gonna say, going in there is kind of crazy.
OJ Simpson forced to ult out on the Zaya from the Nami wave going through.
That's two very important ults down. They're gonna have to
Yep.
give a lot of structures here. And Ryze is able to catch this top wave as well. I don't think they're gonna be able to get the end in, but still. That's you gotta be feeling really good as Goatmilk Lifestyle now. They have taken the gold lead. They were down 10,000 gold. And they're now up 1.2k. That is just
unreal.
mind-boggling. I think I can count on one hand the amount of games I've had a 10k deficit and come back with a lead.
I don't know. I'm playing gold. That happens often.
I don't know. In 10 years of playing, that is just ridiculous. I actually can't remember a game where I've done that, and I have a pretty good memory for my games.
Wow.
Hunters Association is just going to start the Barons straight out of base. I guess they're gambling that they're going to get it done before Goatmilk Lifestyle gets here. It's getting really, really low. Ryze is going to have to pull the TP right now.
Oh! Jax secures
Hunters
it.
Association gets it. How does the fight after look, though? They have no Zaya R still. Looks like Volibear is going to die. Oh no, this is getting tense for Goatmilk Lifestyle. Can they defend against the Baron?
Yep.
Their only wave clear is Ryze.
Okay. So, we are at the point where people are going to be hitting full build. Both ADCs... Well, that's only a quiver, so... Zaya... Well, is Zaya sitting on gold? Yeah, Zaya's sitting on 1,000 gold. I don't think that's enough to complete fourth item, though? Fifth item? Whatever
I don't
we
think it
call
is. I think... Hang on, let me do math in my head.
500. It's not.
Yeah, you need
Definitely not.
1450, I think, for the Last Whisper. And then 350 for LDRC needs 1800 total, something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't purchase Noon Quiver without Last Whisper very often, so I don't see the 1800 up much. It's usually the other way. I'll buy the Last Whisper and then see the 1450. Or 1650, sorry. Oh my god, I can't do math.
It's okay. I don't do math at this stage either. Aurora has the only real meaningful item advantage in our lane.
Oh, Hunters Association is just sending it full force into them. They're trying to bait them to walk into 5, but mid to Easy loses most of his health bar to Illusion ult.
Oh, that Urgot ult, if it hadn't been shielded, could have been really detrimental.
Yeah, this is interesting from Goatmilk. They know that Soul Dragon is spawning, but they're just forcing it straight down mid lane. They're gonna look for a play on this Cassio.
Cassio
Flash R! Oh my god, a huge ultimate.
with the Zaya ult.
Oh no. Volibear is still alive, but I don't think for very long. Oh no, what a
Wow,
what a quick way to end
decimating
that
team
game.
fight.
Jesus, Hunters Association is gonna take it through the bot lane. Jesus. That game was insane.
Wow. So
I know I've said
good.
it like 10 times, but I still can't believe that the gold got so close and switched leads. That is just ridiculous. But Hunters Association proving once again why they were the undefeated.
First seed. Yep.
The word is disappearing from my brain. Undeniable. There we go. The undeniable first seed of the the CEO division.
Yes.
What a great game. And I think I am supposed to do a poll now.
Yeah.
Player of the series.
Player of the series. And I will message. Can you pull people into the channel?
Yes, I can.
All right. Send message.
So if we want to do an interview for Hunters Association.
Excellent. Which is, yep. Into community.
And if they don't want to, that's fine. It is 1 in the morning Eastern time, so I have no problem with that.
Okay, that's what that's doing. Let me minimize that and I can bring up the recap so we can see exactly what was going on. Oh my gosh, Goat Milk Lifestyle did so well. They fought so hard. It was really impressive. And
It looks like they're sending PB Crescents in for the interview, so I'm gonna drag him in.
okay.
Welcome, PB. Congrats on the win.
Aye. Thank you, thank you.
So,
How are you feeling?
I enjoyed the Leona play. It was delightful.
Yeah. I couldn't go spellbook. It's so sad.
Mm.
Yeah, unlucky.
Why not?
Because if I go Aftershock, we can fight the 2v2 and I get Pryobot. But if I go spellbook, then Lucian Nami's gonna cook us. And we
Very
don't
good.
get Pryo, and then we lose.
Aftershock is exceptional on Leona.
Yeah, into Lucian Nami is pretty great.
Uh-huh.
But I almost got to play spellbook every game. So that was fun. Almost.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but you actually have just played and completed the first ever LBLCS Fearless Game 4. So the whole season's been best of threes, but this is the first best of five of the entire season, and it's the first Fearless best of five.
Nice.
Did you guys feel the champion pools getting pinched really bad in Game 4? I noticed that I think you guys banned 3 junglers in the 4th game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we weren't really. I guess we were kind of getting pinched on some of our pools. I think, at least for like myself and like bot lane, there's not really too much that we couldn't play. Like we could even play mages. So I don't think there's too much of a problem. I think we actually kind of got pinched through our top side a little bit, but not really. So
Yeah, I was surprised to see the Aurora go top lane. I was
yeah,
wondering if that
it
was
was a little
related to
flex,
that.
a little flexy. I was
Makes
like,
sense
most
though. It's
likely
Son of
we're
the
planning
Cassio.
on like if they go Galio, then Aurora just cucks it, and then they can't really play much else that we can't like counter pick. So
Yeah, and
we're
it
pretty
makes
good.
sense to send it top to get the Cassio into the lane with the Ryze. I mean, that matchup is just so difficult for Ryze to play.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Sweet.
But yeah, it was more fun. I think actually the last game, I don't know his name, the Nami, he outwarded
Shouty.
me. Yeah, he actually outwarded me. He didn't
Yeah,
place more, but he outwarded me. It was crazy.
I did see that. Though, what was it, game 2? You had 4 vision per minute?
Yeah. I was one ward off of 200.
Oh,
Lucky.
yeah.
Jeez.
I
I
did
was
show it on
top of
screen.
the top of
As
the
a
top of
support
the
main,
leaderboards.
I make sure to show the
Oh yeah,
vision
yeah.
score at the end
Yeah,
of the game.
PB
Yeah,
Crescent's averages 3.4 every for the whole season. That's pretty crazy, man.
yeah.
That's really
It should be
high.
up to like 3.6 now. Probably after that one. I think this has been our longest game, so I actually got the chance to ward.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask. I have one more question at least.
Mhm.
How did that feel? So you guys were up 10,000 gold at around 25 to 27 minutes, and that gold lead actually flipped to a 1.2k lead for the other team.
Yeah,
Only
this
briefly,
game.
but did that get scary for you guys at all?
Yeah, this game we just kept on like we didn't sink the waves, and we were just kind of funneling gold into them, and then we did a little bit of unfortunate stuff in the like mid lane there. A little awkward, but I think we still had like a solid comp where like as long as we catch the rise, then like they will just die at the end of it. So we
Yep, and that's
just
exactly what
needed,
happened.
yeah, we just needed one like actual front to back fight, which like mid too easy. He got a little crazy with it, but he was just too big of a genius. He definitely didn't say, guys, I'm TPing behind. Uh-oh, watch out. I might be dead.
It was a planned
Yeah,
reverse faker Cassio
yeah.
flash R.
He
Stuns
really is
3
the
people.
brains. Yeah, he's the brains of the team, so he's hitting everyone with the like 2 million IQ. He already saw like 3 moves ahead, surely.
Exactly, Doctor
Yeah.
Strange style.
I don't know. When
Yeah.
you played that Poppy, it looked like you were 3 moves ahead of everybody. The ganks you had and moving around the map were really fun to watch.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever played Poppy too. It was just because
I'm sorry,
everyone
what?
was everyone was talking about that like Poppy was countering too many of our champs. So I was like, I'll take it off the board. Sure.
That's crazy. So
So,
that's your first time playing it ever, or just
yeah,
in
ever.
competitive? Wow.
Ever
I mean, what a
playing it.
game to first time Poppy.
Yeah. I messed up a lot of my ults, which is kind of sad. There's a few kills that I should have gotten, but
I remember you had a really good ult on the Aphelios in a
Mhm.
pivotal dragon fight. I think if you hadn't hit the Aphelios out of that fight, that would have been a disaster.
If I also didn't channel my Hex Flash and then just push Janna into the wall instead of into the open spot, I think we would have been fine too.
Yeah,
But
that game was
I
pretty
inted
close.
at start. Whoopsies.
But that wraps it up for me. Loki, do you have any more questions for PB?
I don't have any more questions, but I have brought up the CEO bracket. So with that win, Hunters Association moves on to Week 3 playoffs and will play against the winner of wow, surely not CEO and new league team. And Goatmilk Lifestyle are not out. They move down to the L1 and play next week against the 5 seed team. 5th seed team. There we go. So, PB Crescents, is there a team you would prefer to face between Surely Not CEO and new league team next week? Or in 2 weeks. There we go. Week
I
3.
I would probably have to see which people are on that team. I actually don't remember, to be honest.
Okay.
But yeah, so
That makes a
unfortunately,
lot of sense.
yeah,
Surely Not
I don't really
CEO
know.
is Zohair, Cretinology, A Wild Terry, Sal Klein, Solbert,
Oh,
Grant.
I love Solbert. Let's play that guy. I like playing against Solbert. He's fun.
Okay.
He loves AP mages bot lane.
And
He's
So-
the league team
he's
is
the mage main.
Yeah, I'm gonna haunt him under his tower, and then we're gonna kill him behind it.
Perfect.
Yeah, just like these games.
New league
It'll be
team
fun.
is the Good Samaritan, 129, Zoro, Balzac, and Rakesy, with Fuffin2 being the, I don't know what their in-game name is, but Fuffin2 is their Discord name, being the captain.
Nice. Yeah, I don't really know.
So
I'm not
you're
really
hoping
great with.
Surely Not
I hope
CEO wins.
Solbert goes crazy. I love that guy.
Awesome.
He's amazing. And like I think if we play against Solbert, then instead of like this game where Dan my ADC was in the trenches while I go roam across 6 miles across the other side of the map to run back. If he's playing against Solbert, then he gets to free farm bot, so
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be more fun for him. He won't be cowering for his life under the tower while I'm sitting waiting to dive top lane.
It's an ADC classic. Everybody experiences it once or 5 or million times.
Yeah. We 3-wave crash bot, and then I go top. And I never see my ADC again.
And with that, anybody else have anything to say? I think we're going to wrap it up.
I think so.
Okay, and I think we will take it out with Ruffian's normal saying. Take it away, Ruffian.
I hate when you guys do this.